he popped on Instagram. I think we have it right here. 420 next year.
Ooh.
So on Saturday, Isaiah Bond will have a chance to put his feet where his thumbs were last year when he popped out 420 next year. So I can't wait to see him work out. Number 3 is his quarterback. We've been talking about Quinn Ewers for months on our show, watching him perform excellently at the quarterback spot for much of the year. Other times he was a little bit less than, and we learned that the oblique injury that apparently he suffered in week 2's domination of the Wolverines in the Big House was something he was fighting through all year. And even though he was playing deep into January, he's going to work out here. QB4, QB04, so he's going to be in that first group on Saturday on NFL Network, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, and he will be throwing to Bond, and it'll be a lot of fun to see what Quinn Ewers can do out there, especially since he could have stayed in college and made probably more money than people think he could make in the pros in his first year had he stayed for the NIL money. Instead, he came out. I can't wait to see how he's going to look. But number 2 on the list is the quarterback that a lot of people are pegging to be the third off the board in the draft, maybe the guy that a lot of teams will trade up at the end of the first round to get a 5th year of contractual control. I'm going with Jackson Dart. He's QB3, so he's going to be throwing right before Ewers. So he will make some throws, and then he'll step away, and then Ewers will get up there, and we'll see what the guy from Ole Miss looks like. I can't wait to see what he may look like when he's slinging it out here, and I look forward to figuring out if he is going to be the third guy off the board. But number 1, the guy I cannot wait to see work out here at the NFL Scouting Combine is Cam Skattebo of Arizona State.
Yes.
I cannot wait to see what he looks like. The way that he performed in the college football playoffs just had me at hello, doing absolutely everything, running, catching, throwing. I may actually show up early on Saturday just to find him on the field to just shake his hand and see what he looks like, just eye to eye. He's RB28 for those scoring at home. I can't wait to see Cam Skattebo. He's number 1 in terms of my workouts that I'm looking forward to seeing here at the Combine.
Do you think we need one more?
Okay, thank you, George. Sure, why not? Actually, he did that twice because I do have 2 more. And they're Maxwell Hairston, the defensive back out of Kentucky, and Arian Smith out of Georgia. And the reason why I'm mentioning them is these 2 guys are the ones that a lot of people think have a real shot to break Xavier Worthy's record. Maxwell Hairston is the cousin of Tywan Jones, who you may remember had a cup of coffee in the NFL. He ran a 4.33 at his pro day. Back in the day, he's expected as a track star to run real fast when the defensive backs get out there on Friday. And then Arian Smith out of Georgia, he won his 200-meter dash at the 2A title back in the day as a high schooler. And his 10-second 100-meter is better than Xavier Worthy's time in the same event when they both ran it back in the day. And those are my top players I can't wait to see at the Combine, presented by Hyundai. Now, you can buy a new Hyundai from the comfort of your home at Amazon. Visit HyundaiUSA.com for more details. That's my top 5, Suze.
Nice.
Love
Well
it.
done.
Love it.
Was that Puma in the background?
Yeah, Puma's working.
Yeah, Puma, come on in.
Puma!
Come on in, Puma. There he
Puma!
is. Come on in.
Puma!
Yeah.
Stage manager to the
Thanks, Suze.
stars, man.
Hi, Puma.
Puma!
Hey, he was my stage manager first. Thank
That's
you
true.
so
That
very
is
much.
true.
Yeah,
I got that man engaged.
That's
Right,
Very
Puma?
possessive of you, Puma.
Right, Puma?
She said you were her stage manager before
That's
you were
right.
mine.
I'm just saying.
Susie,
He's
you've known a
ours.
lot of
He's
us
America's stage manager.
He really is.
He is.
All right, well, what else do you got for us, Rich? I think that was enough, but I guess we're
Nothing.
going to go to break. Hey,
Yeah,
call David
You
Inspa.
got to go to break. I got to go to work.
Yeah, call David. He wants to say
I will
hi.
do it. I'll do it.
Bye.
See you, Rich.
Bye.
Infinity Sports Network Sports Flash.
I'm Rick Ackerman. Heisman Trophy winner Travis Hunter drew quite a crowd at the Scouting Combine today. The multidimensional Colorado star, one of the most unique talents in the draft in years, and he's ready for the grind of the NFL.
I didn't have no load management at Colorado. You know, Coach Farmer pretty much let me do what I felt was right for my body. I'm the only person that knows what's right for my body, so I did a lot of treatment, a lot of training. I always woke up early to get to where I needed to be.
Another top prospect, Abdul Carter, does not need surgery on his injured foot and will take part in Penn State's Pro Day next month. The star pass rusher already played through a shoulder injury in the college football playoff. The Chiefs need to upgrade their offensive line, and it starts with their best player. They're going to use the franchise tag on guard Trey Smith with the intention of working out a long-term deal. His salary for next year will be at just over $23 million. And the salary cap officially announced at over $279 million for next year. As March approaches, there are several contenders in the NBA, including the defending champion Celtics. A former champ is emerging as well. Denver has won 9 of 10 and continues its road trip tonight in Milwaukee. I'm Rich Ackerman.
This is the Infinity Sports Network. Follow us on X. Our handle is INF Sports Network. That's INF Sports Network on X.
Only 29% of the Earth's surface is land, which is not a lot. So if you want to see more of the world, you have to reframe the way you travel. Embark on an expedition cruise with National Geographic Lindblad Expeditions. Learn more alongside seasoned experts sailing aboard small ships made for exploring. Don't just see the world, see it differently. National Geographic Lindblad Expeditions. Visit natgeoexpeditions.com/cruises to learn more.
Empower. Tim collects bobbleheads. A lot of bobbleheads. Baseball bobbleheads, race car bobbleheads, little chihuahua bobbleheads. He's got an entire room strictly for bobbleheads. Does he need them? No. Is his wife mad about it? A little. But Tim works with Empower, and he got good at money, so he can be a little bad. Ooh, horse bobblehead. Classy, Tim. Empower. Invest well, live a little. Start today at empower.com.
Whether you're tinkering in your garage or tackling big projects, if you know the value of working with your hands, you know Harbor Freight. And you can be confident knowing that at Harbor Freight, you can get quality tools at prices that work just as hard as you do. Because the only thing more satisfying than a job well done is a job well done, well under budget. Whatever you do it for less at Harbor Freight.
I've just been feeling so sluggish lately. You should try the Metamucil 2-Week Challenge. The Metamucil 2-Week Challenge? Yeah, Metamucil 4-in-1 Fiber helps trap and remove the waste that weighs you down. Start your daily routine now, and in 2 weeks, you could be feeling great. Well, it's been 2 weeks. How you feeling? Lighter and feeling great.
If you want to feel lighter by promoting digestive health, sign up to take the 2-Week Challenge at Metamucil.com. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
This is a Pirate Radio Sports Break. I'm Shirley Rhodes. The Thunder beat the Nets 129-121. South Central High School product Dayron Sharp had 25 points, 15 rebounds, and 3 blocks in a losing effort for Brooklyn. The Carolina Hurricanes are back on the ice tonight as they host the Buffalo Sabres at 7 o'clock. In college basketball, top-ranked Auburn beat Ole Miss 106-76, and unranked Vanderbilt upset 12th-ranked Texas A&M 86-84. This has been a Pirate Radio Sports Break. I'm Shirley Rhodes.
We're inside the Pirate Radio studios with our friends from QC Kinetics. Don, why should people use QC Kinetics?
So QC Kinetics, we're the nation's leader in regenerative medicine. So we've helped about 50,000 patients get back to an active and pain-free life without surgery, without drugs, and without downtime. We leverage your body's own natural growth and healing properties to not only repair damaged tissue, but generate new.
Don, give us the number.
252-765-PAIN. 252-765-PAIN.
That's QC Kinetics. Ron Ayers Motorsports invites you to an unforgettable bike night and stunt show on March 20th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Get ready for an action-packed evening with jaw-dropping stunts, incredible bikes, and the chance to meet fellow riders. Hungry? Anita's food truck will be on site with delicious eats, and cold beer will be available for purchase. Since 1975, Ron Ayers has been your go-to for top-tier motorcycles, ATVs, side-by-sides, power equipment, and more. It's all happening at Ron Ayers Motorsports, your home for everything motorsports for 50 years and counting. Ron Ayers Motorsports, Highway 11 north of the airport in Greenville.
Want to make your day better? Order a Papa John's pizza. Get an extra large, one-topping, New York-style pizza for only $11.99. Made into 8 foldable slices, perfect for sharing. See, things just got better, and you get to eat pizza. Hey, Pirate fans, Papa John's is an MVP move for game day or any day. Place your order online at papajohns.com and sign up for Papa Rewards. Papa John's, better ingredients, better pizza. Go Pirates!
I'm here with Jamie Lane with Carolina Hardscapes and Pools. Jamie, what's new?
For starters, we're building our new building out at 5019 Highway 43 South. We've also put together a 10-day pool package.
A 10-day pool package? What does that mean?
Well, people think pools take a long time, but with this package, we break ground and have you swimming in 10 days. Go to CarolinaHardscapesandPools.com or by calling 364-1201. You can stop by our office on Fire Tower Road. We can make your backyard dreams into a reality with landscaping, patios, fireplaces, and outdoor kitchens.
Carolina Hardscapes and Pools.
Enjoy the outdoors.
If you missed the Brian Bailey Show, you missed.
Brittany Dipper's in her second year as the head lacrosse coach at East Carolina. East Carolina 4-12 last year in your first year. What did you learn about Pirate lacrosse in that first season, Coach?
You know, we learned that for us, it's a lot to do with our mentality going into games and throughout the season. And so our mentality this year, we've been working a lot with our sports psychologist, Dr. Jan, here on campus, and just really having like a gritty mentality coming into this season.
Tune in Mondays at noon for the Brian Bailey Show, powered by Greenville Utilities, right here on Pirate Radio.
That truck drifting down your lane or that lane-splitting biker creeping up beside you. Fortunately, every Hyundai offers advanced safety features that can alert you to potential dangers around you. And Hyundai has over 120 IHS Top Safety Awards since 2006 because Hyundai is always working to ensure that the road doesn't get you. Hyundai vehicles have won over 120 IIHS Top Safety Awards from 2006 to 2024. And as a mom of a 16-and-a-half-year-old who seems to not ever get his license, I will tell you right now, I like all those safety features that Hyundai has out there for you. Ken in Kokomo, Indiana, thank you so much for sticking around. What do you have?
Hey, Susie, it's nice to talk to you.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you very much for taking the call.
Of course, thanks for holding on.
If I'm known as anything, I've called before. It's my interest is in NFL officiating, and you at the top of the show, you guys were talking about the onside kick rule. I've got a proposal that is probably a little different from anything you've heard before. We've been talking about the 4th and 15 and so on and so forth. I have a suggestion to do an untimed down from the 15-yard line. And the reason I say that, it is only for possession. If the offense can get it into the end zone, they get the ball at the 50-yard line, and the clock starts at the snap. If they don't get it in, then the defense gets the ball at the 50-yard line because that's where an onside kick would probably be anyway.
Yeah.
For either side.
I don't mind this. I think we can bring this to the competition committee. Thank you so much for your time, Ken, and thank you again for holding on.
That's very different.
Yeah. What do you think of that?
Outside the box. Yeah. Look, I'm down for any idea because this has to get fixed. There has to be some type of play instead of the onside kick that has less than a 5% chance of being recovered.
It's such a bummer now, isn't it? Though
It's lame, and the no surprise. You got to announce it. You can only do it in the fourth quarter. Just. Not fun, not a fan. Yeah. Let's work something out, TJ. You know what I mean?
Agreed.
I think take off the chains. I think let it go. I mean, it's just not fun. It's not a football play, right?
The onside kick now?
Yeah.
Don't love it.
We got through this entire show without saying tush push. I'm just saying.
We had 5 seconds left.
We got tomorrow.
Jeez.
We got tomorrow, everybody.
Navy Federal Credit Union understands the military community and goes above and beyond to help them reach their financial goals. With products like flexible savings and investing options, high-interest certificates that you can add money to anytime during your term, and even access to financial advisors. Plus, online tools to help Navy Federal Credit Union members figure out what savings plans work best for them. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission. Savings products are insured by NCUA. Investment products are not insured, not obligations of Navy Federal, and may lose value.
At University of Maryland Global Campus, we give our students credit. Credit for deciding while stuck in traffic to get a bachelor's degree. Credit for managing 3 kids, 2 dogs, and a full-time job to pursue an MBA. Students at UMGC can use prior learning or relevant experience to earn up to 90 credits toward a bachelor's, and graduate students can transfer up to 12 credits toward their master's. Flexible online and hybrid classes start March 12th. Learn more at umgc.edu. Certified to operate in Virginia by Chev.
The Holton Ayler Show.
Josh Aldridge, the new defensive coordinator for the Pirates. Really, your defense should manipulate to your players every year. 100%. You know, because defense is different from offense. Offense, you dictate the game. Defensively, you have to adjust to the offense. Well, it's also adjusting to your players because you can't ask a defensive player to cover this route if that's what he's not good at. We got to have a certain way to massage it. As opposed to on offense, you can dictate it, right? So as a defense coach, I think it's really big that you have a big enough menu to be able to adjust to your players.
The Holton Ayler Show, exclusively on the Pirate Radio TV channel on YouTube.
Winter is here, but Stroud's Marine in Greenville is still your go-to spot for your boat projects and repairs. Now's the perfect time to get your boat ready for when the warm weather comes. Don't wait till spring. They've got you covered with outboard parts at great prices. Plus, they're running clearance sales on select items, so you can get ready for next season without breaking the bank. Stay up to date with the latest deals, parts, and promotions by following them on social media. Stop by the shop at 865 Rivet Street in Greenville. For more information, head to StroudsMarine.com. Strauds Marine, your best source for salvaged outboard parts.
Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas, which is the best for all you boat owners. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food in your engines with great gasoline. Go Pirates!
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Parker Bird with some exciting news about Shimmer Boutique. The new website is live and all orders over $100 will receive free shipping. Go to shimmerboutiqueonline.com and get shopping today. Shimmer is the boutique for everyone and carries all the top brands from Kendra Scott, Yeti, Local Boy, Pimp Shrimp, Simply Southern, and more. Shimmer in Greenville, Winterville, Jacksonville, and shimmerboutiqueonline.com. Go Pirates!
Ready for a home makeover? Bostic Sugg Furniture's new and now collection has the freshest styles you've been dreaming of. Store-wide savings on fashion-forward looks and styles for your living room, dining room, and bedroom. Hundreds of items in stock. Or let our team help you build a custom piece just for you. Plus, 6 months special financing and local delivery for just $19.37. Sleep better with over 30 models of brand-name mattresses to choose from and up to 48 months special financing. Now at Bostic Sugg Furniture.
It's a new year at Fish Street Hardware with lots of new exciting additions. Hardware serves lunch and dinner daily, now featuring 9 new menu items: Buffalo Loaded Chips, North Carolina Cowboy, and more. Don't forget about Sunday brunch. Hardware has a weekly lineup starting Tuesday with Singo, Wednesday trivia with DJ Captain Morgan, and live music every Friday night. Also, brand new is the Repair Shop, Hardware's game room, which has dart lanes, pool tables, skee ball, and a projection screen. Come check out all the new at Hardware, and for more information, follow us on social media or check out our website for up-to-date event schedule at fishstreethardware.com.
This is proud ECU alumni David Price of David Price Construction. As a leading general contracting firm, we specialize in commercial construction and renovation. Whether it's updating your office space, renovating your restaurant, or building a new retail store, our team at David Price Construction is ready to assist. We are committed to delivering quality, value, and customer satisfaction across all of our projects. So give us a call at 919-820-3612 or find us online at davidpriceconstruction.com. Go Pirates!
If you missed the Brian Bailey Show, you missed
Shane Winkler.
Every season during this time of year, you have coaches, especially from northern schools, begging to start the season in March. It's what our playing season is, and we roll with it. And we're fortunate enough that we can play home games in February, that we don't have to travel the first 5-6 weekends of the season like some others do. So we're blessed that we have the facilities and the support staff that allow us to get some home games in early.
Tune in Mondays at noon for the Brian Bailey Show, powered by Greenville Utilities, right here on Pirate Radio. This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 at 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington.
Can you be quiet, please? Thank you.
Welcome to Pirate Radio Live.
Clip. Hey, man, good to see you, brother.
Hey, Jared, how much of that cake did you eat yesterday?
How much did you eat?
Claude Lemieux, he is the brother of this famous hockey player.
Pepe Le Pew.
What in the world?
This is why Cliff makes the big bucks. He's the king of Greenville. This is why right here, right?
He's a great communicator.
At the Burlington... I have no idea what the just happened.
Please call in and air your underwear.
Bro, what are we doing here?
Bro.
Just a bunch of dudes sitting in a room talking into sticks, man.
There's a very low percentage of this that is smiles and glory holes. Very low percentage.
Now live from the Pirate Radio studios in the heart of the Pirate Nation, here is your host, Clip Brock.
All right, welcome in to a Thursday edition of Pirate Radio Live. Lovely day in Greenville, North Carolina. Lovely day inside the Pirate Radio studios. We're coming to you on Pirate Radio 92.7 FM in Greenville, 104.1 in Washington. We're on 1250, 930 online, PR 927. FM.com, and we'd love for you to drop by YouTube, Pirate Radio TV. What is on your mind on this Thursday? We'll recap ECU's baseball victory over Old Dominion on Wednesday. What a day for ECU athletics. Kim McNeil's basketball Pirates get a win on the road. Shane Winkler's softball Pirates win 2 games on Wednesday. So a fantastic day for ECU athletics on Wednesday. We'll talk about that. Get you ready for the weekend. The Keith LeClaire Classic coming up. Pirate basketball home on Sunday, going for the regular season sweep over the Charlotte 49ers. We've got some guests to get to on today's program. Rahjai Harris, our guy, will join us coming up later on in the program. Also, former ECU defensive coordinator Greg Hudson and former Pirate reliever Danny Beal. He'll recap what he saw yesterday and talk about his feelings on the Keith LeClaire Classic, looking back at his playing time here at ECU. We got all that, and Zach Kaplan joining us live in the Pirate Radio studios to kick things off today. Shirley Rhodes is here. Intern Logan is back. We got Billy Flows, a.k.a. Bill F.
Bill F.
As Jared calls him. Do we need a name for Logan?
No.
All right. How you doing, Jared?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, good to see you, man. And we've got head of the table, Zach Kaplan's here. Hey, Zach.
Hey, Zach.
The real Zach.
Hey, Clip.
Flawless.
Will the real Zach Kaplan please stand up?
How you doing, Zach?
I'm great. No, I'm not.
All right, can you do your impression of Grayson's impression all day?
Hey, Zach.
Doesn't it? It just gets you it gets me every time.
It tickles the funny bone. Got your Red Sox shirt on, ready for the start of the baseball season.
6-2 lead on the Tigers in Lakeland right now. Not that I'm dialed in or anything.
Jared, we've got to put in our over on the win total for the White Sox, although they are
what?
Hey. They are the only team that have not won a spring training game.
Hey, got to be down to come back. You know what I'm saying?
Not really.
All right.
But yeah, we're gonna all ride that over win total together.
I think next Wednesday would be a good day to put that in when
P. Mace is here.
Yep. In solidarity, right?
Yeah. And there's gonna be a lot of day games.
Got a sport thing.
Yeah, we'll be watching it. Jared and Patrick are fans. So
Patrick a bigger fan than me, obviously.
Yeah. Why are you a White Sox fan?
He loves torture. Silver and black and Eazy-E always rock that White Sox.
You all right, Shirley? Everything
Sorry
good?
about that. I was trying to replace a file, and it fired off on me.
That's all right. That was a good one to play.
Shirley, as far as I'm concerned, that was perfectly timed. Yeah, really.
Eazy-E. So the Sox hat was very popular.
Yes.
Early 90s rap. Dr. Dre said got the chrome to the side of his White Sox hat.
Yeah,
referring to
post breakup. Yes.
Yeah. So and A.G. Cox Middle School in Winterville, baseball hats were COX and green as the White Sox.
That's clever. That's pretty cool.
Big
Still got
fan.
that hat?
No. Wish I did.
Do you think they still do it?
I don't know, man. You know, these schools kind of change logos, and they've added a navy blue into their color scheme, which was not around when I was a kid. But man, shout out Joey Baggett. He had coached baseball and basketball. Had which some people may not like this, but the Argyle whatever down the basketball jerseys like North Carolina did.
I know Jenny Shelton would absolutely hate it.
And also had the Cox on the front, and on the back of the fitted hat was 2 baseball bats and an X.
That's pretty
which
cool.
Looked, yeah. So like, look good, play good, feel good.
And you're a Viking, of course, D.H. Conley.
Of course.
Was the football team the helmet just like the Minnesota Vikings? Tarboroughs are currently. Okay. But the Conley ones, the problem.
I don't remember because they have so many. They've changed it so many times. We went to the Michigan thing after I left, which I'm not a fan of. And then we've had just kind of I want to say like a VC or something, Conley Vikings.
Oh.
I don't know. I think they did go with the traditional Vikings look at one point.
Almost every high school where I'm from was just an NFL logo with different colors. Like we were the Eagles, so it was the Philadelphia Eagles logo, but it was burgundy and navy.
I've found Aiden Grifton was always confusing to me because they are the Chargers.
Gross.
But they had like
the Broncos logo.
Broncos logo.
Even worse. Wait, what school is this? Aiden Grifton High School. They still do it. They're
Jared's
a terrible high school.
Least favorite high school.
Yeah, they're a terrible high school. If I had a kid and I was serious about them being a good person, I would not send them there. It is the Broncos logo. They're green and gold, I believe. Green and yellow.
Green and yellow.
But they are the Aiden Grifton Chargers.
Let me recap what you said. If I had a kid and I wanted him to be a serious, good person,
if I was serious about them being like a good
so are you questioning whether or not you want your kid to be a serious, good person?
Yeah, seriously a good person. You can't be a Charger and a Bronco.
I understand that. I'm just wondering if you're
a menace to society at that point.
Coach, this thing is getting serious, man.
See, that's good timing.
Incredible.
I guess my question is,
what's the question, Cliff?
Your parenting tactics, there's a chance that you raise your child not to be a serious, good person?
If I send him to Aiden Grifton High School, yeah, then maybe call child services or something.
Paul Cornwell, one of my favorite coaches.
I was about to say, I'm waiting for Paul Cornwell. But I know nobody from there. I
like the idea of Jarrett just hating Aiden Grifton. Like, can you keep that bit as long as you're around here?
Yes.
All right.
I mean, Shirley and all the other Farm Bill folks probably appreciate it. So.
Yeah, you'll have some people on your side. Zach's on your side.
Yeah, speaking of. Here we are.
Hey, Zach.
Chat gang check in. Jamie says, hey now.
Hey now.
Jerry says, hello. Hey, Jerry.
Help the bear.
Hey, Jerry Bear.
Chandler's not here to say, what's up, Jerry Bear? Where is Chandler? I haven't seen him all day.
He's out working, man. He's out. You know what he's doing? He's out being a salesman.
Salesman. Hadn't heard that in a while.
He's out being a salesman.
I thought about this last night. One day I want to do an entire show with no references, no sarcasm, no puns. The whole 3 hours.
I think we could do it.
None. It would be maybe the most challenging obstacle in my life.
There's a lot of smart people here. We can get that done.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like the NBA had that one broadcast. I think it was the anniversary of the league, and they went black and white for the first quarter. I think it was an ESPN broadcast. That would basically be the equivalent for you guys.
Jerry says, happy Whaler Day. Go Whalers, go Canes. I don't know how I feel about that.
Really?
The phrase, my heritage is not your Halloween costume. Like,
wait a minute. Are you calling yourself a whale?
I am saying that Hartford had their team ripped away.
Yeah.
They were never the Carolina Whalers.
Yeah, we stole their team.
Yeah. It just feels kind of dirty.
If there can't be a Redskins, there can't be a Whalers.
I'm not necessarily saying that. I'm just saying there can be a Whalers, but they're in Hartford, not Raleigh, North Carolina.
Yeah.
At
So
the
moved to Hartford for like a week.
The Vulva Center, or whatever they call it.
Mulva.
Dolores.
And Jerry hit the like. Appreciate that. Steve says, "Hey yo." Who says that? Zach, who's that talking? Man.
Come on, man. Is it not?
You're not a wrestling guy. Scott Hall.
Yeah, you could have given me all day.
Razor Ramon.
I was gonna say like Batista or something.
Jerry says, "Okay, I didn't even see this. This was
That's why it was funny because I saw it.
I had to go with my little rant there. What does Zach think of Whaler Kane's franchise dynamic since you're from the Northeast?"
A lot of people up there hate it. I'll just say that before I give my take. I got a specific buddy of mine who like hates that they do it. I think it's okay. I think it's fine.
I love the color scheme, the jerseys.
Brass Bonanza is awesome, but they're kind of stealing it. I think if they were doing it more often, I think it's fine one night a year. If they're doing it all the time, I think it'd be a little ridiculous.
I do like what the Canes have done since being around for, almost 30 years now?
Yep.
Like, they're still a young franchise, but I don't know. I talk about this with Mike Maniscalco come playoff time. It does feel like it's our team, like our being the state of North Carolina. They have a good kind of family atmosphere. I don't know. Something about it doesn't feel hokey what they do with their franchise. But when they do this, it takes away from it a little bit.
It's the fact that they've been consistently good since they brought Todd back.
Certainly helps.
And they haven't been a joke like the Hornets have.
Hornets.
Sorry, guys, but that's the truth.
Steve says, done and dusted.
Done and dusted.
Have you used that line lately?
Well, I'll put it to you this way. Anytime I do use it, I think of you guys. All of you here at Pirate Radio.
Done and dusted.
Done and dusted.
I thought about saying to Cliff yesterday, well, Cliff, now that you got that losing streak done and dusted, I thought about saying that, but I'm like, no, I did get get a sour answer there.
He's not.
Yeah, Zach. Just real quick.
Cliff's not a big jokester. In season,
I hit him with one he kind of appreciated yesterday about because he's in the past said Joey Breeny is the greatest pinch hitter in the history of Pirate baseball. So I said, is John Collins making some headway?
Okay.
So he did. I got a chuckle at him there.
Speaking of asking great questions, Jarrett, you asked me how the interview with Phil Harris went yesterday.
Yes.
JH Rose Wrestling.
Wrestling.
I could answer that, or I could give you a recap of our conversation.
I would love it.
And hear how that interview went yesterday.
I'm glad that you went there. That's a great question, Cliff. That's a great question. Great question. Well, that's a great question again.
Sounds like it went great because Chandler and I'll give Chan a little credit. We asked great questions yesterday.
Well, just can you give me an example of one of them?
That's a great question, man. Cliff, this is what a good host does.
Yeah.
This is why Cliff makes the big bucks. He's the king of Greenville. This is why, right here, right?
Phil, what wrestler? Speak on that.
I'm glad that you went there. That's a great question, Cliff. That's a great question. Great question. Well, that's a great question again.
Phil, Coach Harris, do you find it interesting that the word rest is in wrestling, yet there's not a lot of resting going on when you're wrestling?
I'm glad that you went there. That's a great question, Cliff. That's a great question. Great question. Well, that's a great question again.
Yeah. So it went like that.
Yeah. I'm going to start calling you David Frost. It's pretty good.
Frost Nixon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah. Never seen it. Not familiar with the story.
That's okay.
Perry says, "Hey y'all, what's up, PJ?
What's up, PJ?"
Mike P said, "Fast food hot take. If I go into your establishment to order food, sit and eat, I shouldn't have to wait for you to make 6 to 10 mobile orders before you get to me. In person should get some precedence."
Yes. That is really funny. He brings that up. I went to Smoothie King for the first time this afternoon, and I watched an all-out shouting match between.
Did you record it and put it on World Star?
I thought about it. There was a DoorDash guy and the lady working there, and going at it.
What were they yelling about?
He thought because he came in with DoorDash orders and he thought he should be able to cut everybody else who was waiting for orders. And she said, no, not in my shop.
Ooh.
He did not take kindly to that, and they went back and forth for a good 5 minutes. Nice. Shout out to the lady at Smoothie King because she was right. He was being a jerk about it.
Yeah.
Like said and then went the route of condescension to try to get his way, which I don't know if that's ever worked in the history of humans talking to each other. So that was it's funny that Michael says that because I literally just watched that happen like 3 hours ago.
Who DoorDashes a smoothie?
I didn't think about that at the time, but that's a great question.
There's just some things.
That's a great question. I'm glad you went there.
I went there. Yeah,
glad you went there.
I don't know.
That's I don't know. Who would DoorDash a smoothie? Just go get it.
Well, it's like when I go on the app to some places and it's like, would you like a milkshake? And it's like a DoorDash milk. No, it's gonna melt.
It's not gonna be good by the time you get
and
to
I
your
don't
door.
trust these people to not,
take a couple sips.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like a lot of places. So the DoorDash. Like, I'm thinking of a particular fast food place that has chicken only, but not the one you're thinking of, a different one. But they have like a rack on the side for like pickup orders, and that's for DoorDash too, right? So like they avoid the line and everything.
Yeah.
Shouldn't all places have that? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
You would think.
But I mean, this new age of technology is.
But Mike P, if they have their mobile order in and they're already making it when you order, they can't just stop that order.
Yeah.
You got to go in the order that the orders came in.
Yeah. I mean, we live in a society.
Yes.
How? I don't know how else you'd.
With rules and guidelines. And on that note, public freakouts, which is a Reddit page, but like
a hilarious one.
And it is to a certain degree, and then you just feel bad for humanity.
Speaking of public freakouts, I wasn't here yesterday, so what was it? What's today? Tuesday when I left. There's like 30 guys just out there, almost fighting.
I saw that when I left.
Really? Yeah, that parking lot across the street. It looked like one guy had a hammer. It was a hammer-like object. It looked like a hammer from afar.
If I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning. I'd hammer in the evening. I'd hammer all over this town.
Yeah.
You mentioned Argyle earlier. I did get a text from Ginny Sheldon. 100% Argyle shade of blue, all yak.
All right.
So.
Sorry to the Wolfpack fans out there listening.
There you go.
But no, public, disputes, they made me nervous.
Yeah.
I was like, can't we just, I know that nobody really likes each other, but can we pretend? Can we fake it? Can we act civilized?
Can't we all just get along?
Yeah. Even if you have to fake it.
I don't even like to honk my horn. I'll just slap
the
center of the wheel instead of laying down on it. Because you don't know, somebody could have a gun or something like that. And people today just...
People today, man, I tell you. What has the world gone to?
Hell in a handbasket, man.
Man.
There are some terrible drivers around town, though. There are some people who deserve to get honked at when you're not paying attention, when you're just out to lunch. I mean, on the road, not literally out to lunch. There's people who just do not pay attention.
I can't tell you how many times, not to sound like Jerry Jones, I've been at a stoplight looking at my phone and I get honked at.
You look at the phone?
Huh?
You're on your phone while driving? Come on, man.
Dude, I'm not driving at a stoplight. Are you driving through
Yeah, but I am intently looking at that stoplight, waiting for it to turn.
Good for you, dude. I had a cookie from a place, the non-sponsor earlier. I should have got you one.
Yeah, I would love it.
Would have been nice.
How many cookies you eat?
How many did you eat?
But, I'm good for looking at my phone at a stoplight and getting honked at. And I deserve it. I'm not going to freak out hey, quit. I was looking at my Twitter,
Yeah, no, you don't. Those times you deserve it.
Just take the L.
Yep.
All right. Laney High School logo looks like an old ECU logo. They have a cool logo, right?
That's a fact, and they do have a cool logo.
Yeah,
it is,
and it's on a yellow gold helmet too, right?
Yep.
Which makes it look even cool.
It's an offshoot of the Pirates.
Yeah,
it's similar.
Did Bob get to say boner out yesterday? No, because he didn't do an interview video.
There's nobody there.
So that's factually incorrect.
Okay, nobody that I could do one with.
It was a sparsely attended game.
Grab a fan, dude.
Just random fans?
Yeah, I don't know, man. You got me excited with your content, and then you give us nothing yesterday.
I mean, I didn't give you nothing. Go look at our Twitter or social media.
Okay.
There's a lot of stuff on there.
You didn't do the extra. You did the minimum.
You're putting J-Bone on the defense.
Nah, you're good, Bone. But I was looking forward to another video, basically just to see how you would end it. That's all I care about.
Well, hey, maybe me and you can do one Sunday at basketball.
That would be an honor.
During a halftime
2:13, baby.
That would be my pleasure.
You're not going to get many more chances.
Jack Marshall, SWX, says, hey, Zach, from the pride of Shields Valley.
I think that was an hey, Zach.
Hey, Zach.
Hey, Zach.
It is playoff basketball in Montana this week as well. And driving across those roads, if you thought the roads here were bad last week, go drive to divisional basketball tournaments in Montana. Jack's driving to Bozeman. They got the Gallatin Raptors and the Bozeman Hawks facing off.
Nice.
Cool, neat story.
Raptors is a good high school mascot.
It is.
That's the only reason I brought it up. I know you don't care about
Jordan Anders, previously from the Daily Reflector, we would talk about mascots a lot, and I think his take was he wanted to see more dinosaur mascots, which I agree with.
Oh yeah,
yeah. The
Triceratops would be cool.
I was literally about to
literally.
I couldn't think of a town with a T.
The Tuscaloosa.
Yeah, Tuskegee.
Tuscola. Out
Trenton.
out
You
west.
need a TR. Trenton Triceratops.
There we go.
Pterodactyls.
That'd be nice.
Terry Sanford.
T-Rex.
Does it work if you have two?
How are there not minor league teams with the hats? Would be so cool.
Yeah,
I would love a dinosaur logo.
Do you think it works if your high school's two names? Could you be the Terry Sanford Pterodactyls?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine.
Out of Fayetteville. Do that.
And they're mythical creatures. They're not real.
No, they're not. It's big museum. I've read.
Big museum.
Yeah.
Why can't we get like the Rollsville Rhinos?
Who's the guy? Was it Milton Bradley? Not the. No.
The baseball player, or
yeah,
the game, the board game creator.
It wasn't Milton Bradley. Who was the baseball player that didn't believe in dinosaurs?
Just look up baseball player.
I know, but I'm a trivia guy. I like to remember the name.
There can only be so many.
Carl. I don't want to say Carl.
Was it Carl? Was it Carl Everett?
Yes. Carl
what a pull.
Everett, dinosaurs.
Hank Williams believed in dinosaurs. We know that.
Yeah, he is. I mean,
he called himself one, I believe. Yeah.
Have pity on a dinosaur.
Let's see. Former Red Sox player Carl Edwards was quoted as saying, "You can't say there were dinosaurs when you never saw them." Somebody actually saw Adam and Eve eating apples. No one ever saw it. Okay. Wait, who saw Adam and Eve?
Satan, the snake, serpent.
Oh man, Logan, how you feel about dinosaurs? You think they're real?
Yeah. I don't think I think they had hair. I don't think they look like them like the pictures.
I like this.
Wait a minute. Wow.
I like this.
Like, what do you mean hair?
Like they're all
big,
like
flowing,
scaly. I mean, I feel like some of them had to have had like a bunch of hair.
Yeah, I've read like they had feathers, like they're the ancestors of birds.
Right.
Yeah.
And they're like a lot smaller too, right? Than what the Jurassic Park portrays.
And your typical T-Rex.
I watched a good documentary on dinosaurs the other day. It was the Ice Age, Dawn of the Dinosaurs.
Sabretooth or something?
Huh?
That is.
Was that guy Sid in it?
Yeah. He's a sloth. Yeah. Ray Romano was in it.
And what's the deal with? Oh man.
I looked up dinosaurs with hair. I'm not seeing much, but I would like to see like horse hair on dinosaurs.
I'm just glad we're getting into the hard-hitting stuff here right off the bat.
Oh, actually, I typed in dinosaurs with air. No wonder I didn't get anything.
You were trying to get that.
There we go. Now we got like Jewish beards and stuff on these dinosaurs.
We got Hasidic dinosaurs here. I see them, but I don't believe them.
This is a good place to take a break.
Shout out, Paulie.
As we go to break, Mike P said I shouldn't have to stand in line and watch them make all the orders. I wanted a burrito. I had to watch them make 7 burritos. None were mine. He said the people on their phone that honk at you are probably placing mobile orders. Jerks. Dang, Mike P.
He wants it and he wants it
Mike
now.
P is letting them know.
Why don't you place your order ahead of time?
That's the key.
Sorry.
Get with the times, old man.
We'll take a break, come back, have more with Zach Kaplan and crew when we return after this.
Hey there, Eastern North Carolina. Jeff Stein at Brown & Wood. The Brown & Wood service specials include a tire price match guarantee, a $199 AC Delco front brake pad installation special. We also have a brake rotor rebate of $40 and a synthetic oil change on most vehicles for $89.95. Don't forget, free pickup and drop-off at Brown & Wood. 89 years in business, 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal to make sure you leave a happy customer.
East Coast Grading and Utilities is your source for clearing, hauling dirt, and concrete work. East Coast Grading and Utilities handles all sewer and water issues as well.
I'm David Bone. Whether putting in a new subdivision or helping you with any and all of your drainage problems, I can get the job done. Call me at 531-7494.
No job is too big or too small. East Coast Grading and Utilities. Friends helping friends. 531-7494 for East Coast Grading and Utilities.
At Children's Health Services, we understand the importance of your child's well-being. This is Dr. Chris Osmick, and our mission is to provide comprehensive, patient-centered health care through every stage of child development, starting the day they are born in the hospital. We are not just here to treat illnesses. We are here to partner with you on your child's health journey. Schedule your appointment today to build a brighter, healthier world for your children. Children's Health Services, Arlington Boulevard, Greenville, or soon to be our second location on 10th Street. Go Pirates!
The convenience of Pitt Greenville Airport is waiting just outside your front door. Service is back, so you're connected to destinations worldwide through flights from American Airlines. Plan your next trip. Book your flights today at flypgv.com or aa.com.
Good news, business travelers. PGV and American Airlines has added a new early morning flight available now. Book today at aa.com and be on time for that connection in Charlotte. Fast, convenient, and close to home, PGV has American flights perfect for your next trip. PGV, where the Pirates fly.
Tired of the same old gym routine? Rebel Fitness is here to change the game. Whether you're throwing punches, kicking it in kickboxing, or mastering MMA, we bring the heat with specialized group classes that make fitness feel like a fight you actually want to win. At Rebel Fitness, we're not just about lifting weights, we're about lifting spirits. Join a community of badasses who are rebelling against the norm and crushing their fitness goals. Sweat, lift, move, fuel, fight for a healthier, happier you. Rebel Fitness, where fitness meets fun. Join the movement today. Visit us at 3700 Charles Boulevard or visit rebelfitnessnc.com.
Here at the Holistic Company, we know that life throws you its fair share of curveballs. Like passing that drug test? Congrats. Now you can finally relax, kick back, and, well, light one up. You've earned it. With weekly events like trivia, karaoke, comedy, open mic, movie night, and, of course, all your favorites. Flour, merch, carts, edibles, and wellness products. Whatever you need to legally take the edge off, we've got your vibe covered. Order online at theholisticco.com or visit us at 5th and Evans in Greenville or at one of our other 2 locations in Fremont or Smithfield. The Holistic Company.
Craving a delicious burger and a great deal? Then head on over to Bad Daddy's Burger Bar in Greenville. Every Monday, shake things up with $5 hand-shaking cocktails. On Rough Draft Tuesday, enjoy talls for smalls, where bigger drinks are the same price as the smalls. It's Whiny Wednesday with $3 pours of barefoot wine. Then on Salty Thursdays, sip on a $4 house margarita. And don't miss Bloody Sunday. Enjoy brunch and $5 house Bloody Marys.
And this just in at Bad Daddy's, mention Pirate Radio for 15% off your meal.
Bad Daddy's Burger Bar. Great food, amazing deals, and a whole lot of flavor.
Overtime's Tavern is officially open in downtown Greenville. Whether you're craving a cold drink, hot meal, or just a place to unwind with friends in a laid-back atmosphere, we've got you covered. Join us daily from 11 a.m. to midnight every day or stick around for our late-night hours on the weekends. Follow Overtime Tavern on Facebook or Instagram for daily specials and events, including live music. OT's is right across from the Sheets on Charles Boulevard in downtown Greenville. Overtime's Tavern, where every hour feels like overtime.
We better sight land pretty soon. There's rumblings of mutiny.
Pirate Radio.
Rumble, rumble, rumble. Mutiny, mutiny, mutiny.
The voice of the pirate nation.
You mean on top of everything else, this ship is rigged?
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Pirate Water. Get ready to party, pirates. Go to drinkpiratewater.com to find your new treasure. 21 and older only. Pirate Water. Why be yourself when you can be a pirate? Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Greenville Utilities neighbor-to-neighbor program provides help for those who need temporary assistance with their utility costs. You can make a difference. Your tax-deductible donation can be added to your GUC bill each month, or you can make a one-time donation, and GUC matches all donations up to $20,000 each year. Consider helping a neighbor with GUC's neighbor-to-neighbor program. Now back into PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, thank you, Will. Shout out to Marvin and Nancy.
They are watching.
Grandparents of Will.
Marvin Nance.
Hell yeah.
Marvin Nance. Will, I don't have any grandparents with us still, so I know you appreciate yours, but make sure you do. Make sure you tell them you love them. Did you write them a letter for writing a letter to an elder day?
Modern letters would be texting, so that counts.
True.
I'll give my grandpa a call after the show. He's great because he's, well, first of all, thick Boston accent, but he's getting up there age-wise, but he's still sharp enough that he'll be like, I don't know what the hell the Bruins are doing. I mean, they look awful. They look horrible out there. Like,
Frank Costanza, your grandfather?
I don't know. I was trying to.
So my family is, the origin of my family is from Brooklyn, New York. So that's how my grandpa is. And he's 83, 84. And we're big Yankees fans. So
I thought I liked you.
I'll get a text. What is Boone doing? When is Aaron Judge going to show up in the playoffs? Like,
I love that.
So, I guess.
Did y'all listen to Mike Francesa a lot? Big fans?
I think he did. I'm of the opinion that him and Mad Dog know nothing about sports. So,
come on, man.
I bet they did in their time, but like the older I get, the less. I'm just being honest. Like the less.
I think
players
80s and 90s they did, and then
well, that's like Mike Wilbon and Kornheiser. Like
they're good,
but they're timeless. Like they,
Yeah, but they have producers telling them what Shea Gilgeous-Alexander's doing. It's not like they're up watching those games.
I think Wilbon might because he does,
probably is.
He does
Kornheiser.
NBA Countdown.
Y'all are sheeple.
But like in the first 23 minutes of First Take on Wednesday, I watched Mad Dog say that the Cavs have zero chance of beating the Celtics in the East, which I know you're a Celtics fan.
But they have a chance. Of course they have a chance.
And I watched him say that the Mavs have no chance of winning a playoff series even if Anthony Davis is healthy. And he also, in a segment where they were celebrating Diana Taurasi, he tried to refute Gina Auriemma's claim that she is the greatest winner in basketball history in a segment where they were celebrating her.
I mean,
and look,
that's
while
just
we're
First Take, he's just like, stop watching First Take.
I mean,
there's something I would really do want to talk about though, and that's Drew Doughty and his injury for the Los Angeles Kings. I mean, the good news is they do have Quinn Hughes back after missing 6 games, but where do the Kings kind of sit right now with these injury issues in the West? It sounds like I know what I'm talking about. I don't. I just read a few lines on an article. Yeah. But it sounded pretty good, right?
Yeah. I thought we were going to have an LA Kings minute with Clip Brock for a second.
I can talk about anything if you just prompt me on it.
Yeah, if you give him enough time. If you give Clip enough time.
Give about 10 seconds. I'll be an MLB insider real quick.
Atlantic Sun tournament starts Sunday. Well, actually, you know Atlantic Sun because you watch the best team in that conference.
You said Atlantic 10.
No, Atlantic Sun. Is you watched
North Alabama
in person?
Man, I hope North Alabama. Actually, I didn't. I was at Bella Green that night.
Yeah, I watched them in person.
I thought the Pirates were done and dusted at that point in the season.
I think a lot of people did.
Yeah. Done and dusted.
We'll talk some Pirate hoops. Let's real quick. ECU baseball, good bounce back win for the Pirates yesterday. I walked in. First thing Shirley said to me today was, "I have a new favorite ECU baseball player."
Same here.
That player is Ethan Young.
Yes.
I'm like, okay, well, yeah, he looked pretty good. I mean, he's gonna be a good one. But we love a good potty mouth around here, and apparently he was letting them fly in the post game. Can we hit Ethan Young 1? Will, what has clicked for you on the mound since the George Mason series?
Really just getting ahead, honestly. I mean, strike one is the most important for me. I mean, my stuff's good enough to where I can, get anybody out in this game. So, I mean, just getting ahead, strike one,
His stuff.
Yeah. Obviously, what he said the first time, his stuff.
Cut 5. Will, what has been like for you? Shirley did a front and back cut sheet, so I'm not going to say anything about grammar on this page. What has it been like for you to become a multi-inning pitcher?
I mean, I knew I could do it from the get-go. I did it last year a little bit. Different level of baseball, but I did it the first time, and I was like, oh, I guess I can do it. And if that's what they want me to do here, I'll be happy to do it.
Hey, Ethan, no need to edit 2 seconds later. It's out there, dude.
Yeah.
Just roll with it.
It's great stuff.
He tried to edit. He went from bleep to stuff and from bleep to crap.
As a TV guy, I appreciate him doing that.
Surely you just left out one word. Yeah, that's not a big deal.
I was in a hurry.
What has been like for you? Which that's how I usually talk anyway.
Why use more word when less word do trick?
Thank you, Kevin. So we like Ethan Young.
Yes. And he's like really good.
Yeah.
I mean, that also helps.
I think right now my favorite players that I didn't know existed before the first time I watched them scrimmage, Ethan Young, and maybe a guy who could be the greatest pinch hitter in Pirate baseball history, John Collins.
For me, also Walker Barron, who I call TR.
TR?
Yes, Texas Ranger.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I can get behind that.
I like it.
Are you going to name you? Is that, well, we know you're not sending your kids to Aiden Grifton, but is one going to be Walker and the other Texas Ranger?
No, it'll probably be like Howie and Terry, Michael.
Is there a Jimmy?
Jimmy, yeah.
Jamie says, I think bleep is no longer a cuss word. I hear coaches saying it all the time during interviews.
Jamie, unfortunately on television, it is a cuss word. We cannot show that.
While Will is watching First Take, I'm watching South Park on Wednesday mornings, and they just let it fly at like 11 in the morning on TV.
Yeah.
What channel?
Comedy Central.
I guess things have loosened up a little bit on that, but I don't know. I mean, we as a society determine what is bad and what is good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Why isn't bad a bad word?
We just put a collection of letters together and say, oh, that is not, you can't say that. Like, it makes no sense when you think about it. You know what I'm saying?
You're spot on, yeah.
Like, well, who's the first guy that said the F word was bad? And who created that? I always wonder who created words.
It wasn't George Carlin, I know that.
You sound like me in high school math. Who made this? Like, a guy made this up.
I know. It's crazy to think about.
Why don't we just start making stuff up?
Exactly. We can make up our own language.
Yeah.
Very much feels like something the general public has softened about over time. I think it was a way bigger deal like when I was a kid than it is now.
And you know when that started.
Mike P said, who knows how words are formed? I don't know, Mike P, if you're making a joke, but that's a serious question I have.
Yeah.
Is there an answer to that? Like, first of all, you start with letters. And who made up the letter designs?
The Greeks.
You're some kind of deep thinker, ain't you?
I am, man.
The Greeks, Romans.
It hurts my brain to think about these things.
Yeah.
Who?
The Greeks and Romans kind of invented the alphabet, so.
Is that true? Well, why do they have Roman numerals and we have, what are our numerals called?
Numbers.
They weren't quite at 1, 2, 3, I guess. It was easier to just, like, when you were drawing it in the sand.
It really is.
Draw a line,
and sometimes we complain about Roman numerals, but they're a lot easier than other numbers.
Yeah. And
you only have to remember, like, 4 or 5, and you're good.
Shout out Sylvester Stallone, because he is the only reason I know Roman numerals.
Because the Rocky movies?
And WrestleManias.
Super Bowls.
I would think Super Bowls would be the most common.
Yeah, I was like, well, that's the Super Bowls. But.
For Jared, it's just Rocky 4.
Yeah.
My favorite Rocky.
I like Rocky 3 better.
Mike P said it's another Office reference. Aiden says cuss words belong in TV sports. I thought about this, and I don't know if I don't think Barstool's really doing it. There should be like a XM channel for play-by-play sports that have cussing and stuff.
Like that, like Bob Menery, play-by-play. I don't know if you've seen him on social media.
His stuff is a little too much. I just think like
I agree.
casually dropping just like
Holy.
Yeah.
That's his whole brand clip. Is like doing.
Who's this guy?
Bob Menery.
It's like
But it's not real.
Yeah, it's on social media.
He'll dub
He doesn't do it live.
No.
Okay.
It'll be after the fact, but he'll dub it over like like the half-court shot by Michigan State last night. Like he'll be like, holy.
No, but his is like over the top. Like, oh, this MFer just got this blah blah blah. Like it's
Just hit this effing shot from
Yeah.
Bethesda, like whatever, I don't know, stuff like that.
Jamie says the British invented cuss words. Is that true?
Oi, bruv.
Well, wanker probably around before most of them, right? See, it's funny. You can say that on, radio and TV here. You cannot say it over there.
Lane says ESPN thinks it's cool to cuss now. That's because it is cool to cuss. We just played Ethan Young.
Yeah, when has it not been cool to cuss?
Dude.
College game day is definitely.
Lane, are you not cool? Do you not cuss?
Yeah, bet you don't smoke cigarettes either.
Nerd! Nerd alert!
Although Corso did cuss on game day in like 2011, and I feel like people weren't like that mad about it. And now like Saban was cussing like every other week on game day.
When a guy like Pat McAfee does it so much, it's just like he's like a frat bro kind of thing. But when like an old man does it, it's like hell yeah.
Saban did it like 3 or 4 times this year at least.
Yeah. Well, Saban's like the coach thing.
But it was like he was breaking character almost. It was like awesome. It was great. I'm saying we need more of it.
I think going on TV for a year helped Belichick, and I think being on TV has helped Nick Saban when it comes to like public opinion.
I agree.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Mike P says, I meet folks from parts of Europe for work, parentheses, brag. And cussing is no problem, especially the Scotland folks.
Should we really be modeling something after Europe, though?
Good point.
Yeah.
Aiden says, imagine Gus Johnson throwing F-bombs when calling a legendary play.
Down the effing sideline.
Down the mother sideline.
He's got to get away from the cop speed.
Look at this mother.
He's got mother effing get away from the cop speed.
All right. Good segment, guys. Y'all have anything to add over there?
I mean, I'm all for it. I feel like it would make it more entertaining. I think
How
that's
do
part of
Marvin and Nancy feel about that, though?
Ooh,
my grandma,
good question.
Lifetime Catholic, probably wouldn't like it.
Yeah. Understood.
Grandpa, raised Jew, non-practicing, probably wouldn't care.
I appreciate you giving the full background.
Yeah, real excellent context here.
I feel like that was needed for the understanding of why or why not they would or wouldn't like it.
Do you remember like the first time you cursed around your parents and that feeling?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was 4.
No, I'm talking about when it was okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Not like an accidental and you got in trouble or reprimanded.
Yeah.
But like you're old enough to let one fly.
Yeah.
That was like a good feeling.
I guess that was towards the end of high school.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's it. About the same. It's like I no longer live here, so I don't know what you want.
I mean, I still live with my parents in high school, but
you still live with your parents now, right?
no,
but like you're moving
my
out.
parents don't even live together.
Your dad finally moved out.
Yeah, he moved out about 6 different times.
All right, more on Jarrett's upbringing when we return. Joel says a Jew and a Catholic walk into a room
and get married.
Mike P says, I cuss about watching restaurant employees make orders for people not currently in the restaurant. Back with more after this.
If you're in the market for a swimming pool and you're located from the capital to the coast, Elite Pools can make it happen for you. They are the Carolina's premier fiberglass and concrete pool builder and renovation contractor. Every pool is built with the highest quality products and on schedule. Visit the Elite Pool showroom located across from Agri Supply in Greenville with fiberglass pools on site and a design center to simplify all of your pool selections. They also have a full service department with pool supplies and they provide expert water analysis. Call Elite Pools today at 689-6557 or visit Elite ElitePoolsNC.com. For pools, think Elite Pools.
Beauty Bar Medi Spa invites you to experience the magic of self-care with treatments that enhance your natural beauty. From Botox to fillers, skincare, and more, this is your time to be celebrated. For the month of February, we are featuring our Skin Better Alpha Rit 30 treatment with 20% savings, a no-downtime treatment, revealing a more radiant, rejuvenated skin. Your lips, but better? Ever curious about lip filler? This is your sign to jump on our exclusive offer for the month. Visit Beauty Bar Medi Spa at 1021 Red Banks Road, Greenville. Call us or visit beautybarmedispa.com for details. Celebrate you at Beauty Bar Medi Spa.
Where do you find the best selection of pre-owned vehicles in Eastern North Carolina? It's DriveHereNow.com. DriveHereNow.com is a combination of 4 dealerships in Eastern North Carolina with a fully stocked inventory of over 200 SUVs, trucks, and cars. If you're looking to upgrade your vehicle or purchase for a new driver in the house, get shopping today at DriveHereNow.com. DriveHereNow.com, supporting the Pirates for over 47 years.
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
Save a load on a new John Deere compact utility tractor and loader from Quality Equipment. It's never been easier to get the best brand on the market at an unbeatable cash price or with great financing at our lowest ever monthly payment. Now is the time to get that tractor package you've been dreaming of to get your next job done right. Stop by one of our 36 locations in North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia, or visit us online at QualityEquip.com.
We all have seniors in our life who may need a little extra help with technology. University PC Care's Quick Helps are affordable, in-store, short appointments designed for seniors who may need a little TLC to help with setting up a new computer, help with email or passwords, or help with the latest online scam. They don't need to fear technology anymore. Call 252-558-1280 to schedule an in-store Quick Helps appointment for Greenville or New Bern. Learn more at universitypccare.com.
Is your office printer on the fritz? Don't wait days for a repair. This is Walker Allen Volova with CopyPro, where we promise fast 3-hour service on all of your copy equipment. No need to press 1 for English for an overseas service line. All of our calls are answered right here in Greenville. Plus, we offer a free office printing analysis to help you cut cost and boost efficiency. We'll show you exactly how to save money on ink, toner, and energy. For reliable, fast service, call CopyPro today at 1-800-682-6558 and see how we can help your office run more efficiently. CopyPro, fast service, smarter printing, bringing more value to your business.
Greenville's hometown pizzeria is Cucinella's. Cucinella's has 2 locations with great options for lunch, dinner, takeout, and they now offer catering. Dine in for lunch with a slice, salad, and a drink with a friend, or stop by after work and grab a beer or glass of wine while you wait for your to-go order. The best pizza, grinders, salads, and homemade Italian ice is at Cucinella's. Cucinella's Midtown across from Best Buy, downtown across from Sup Dogs, and on Facebook and Instagram. Cucinella's, serving handcrafted pizza since 1932. Come taste the difference.
Pirate Radio.
If you're going to put your name on something, it better be your best work.
The voice of the Pirate Nation. You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Pirate Water. Get ready to party, pirates. Go to drinkpiratewater.com to find your new treasure. 21 and older only. Pirate Water. Why be yourself when you can be a pirate? Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Overtime Tavern is now open at 1011 South Charles Boulevard. Come in for great food, cold drinks, and all the game day action. Swing in today and try their Philly cheesesteaks, glizzies, mouth-watering burgers, and delicious wings. They are open until midnight, Sunday through Thursday, and open late until 3 a.m. on the weekend. There's always time on the clock at Overtime Tavern. And is your office printer on the fritz?
Good to see you.
Don't wait days for a repair. Contact the professionals at CopyPro, where they promise fast 3-hour service on all your office printing devices. Contact Walker Allen Volova today for a free office printing analysis to help you cut costs and boost efficiency. For reliable, fast service, call CopyPro today at 756-3175. Now back into PRL. Here's Clip.
Thank you, Will. I apologize for the interruption. That was my fault. I had the mics up.
It was my fault for speaking.
Definitely was.
I'll take some responsibility there.
Was his headphones on when you said that?
He was like putting them on.
Okay. I was okay. Because like if they were, he wouldn't have been able to hear you. You're just speaking for no reason.
He was like just putting them on.
Okay. But let me first say left side.
Strong side.
Would you like to respond to Zach?
Yeah. Thank you. Good to see you. Good to see you too.
Sorry, Bo.
It's all good.
What's up, Jarrett?
Hey.
Hey.
Hey now.
All right, Zach, Pirate baseball. I think the fans kind of needed that yesterday.
Yes.
See something good happen. See the ball go in the hoop, if you know what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying. Nice get-right game. Team they lost to last year, people forget, up in Norfolk. I thought it was Boucher who hit the walk-off in the game last year against them. So, they handled business yesterday. They take care of that game. I'm looking down the road at, two fan bases, Duke and NC State. Duke gets pounded again in another midweek. State has lost 5 in a row. They lost to Richmond for the 4th straight time in Raleigh. And, people want to say the sky's falling here. I don't think as much as after yesterday, but, can you just look around at the other programs? Carolina, it's probably an Omaha team. Let's call it what it is. They're top 5 in the country now. Duke and State look way worse. I think they look way worse.
Yeah, I love just everybody I talk to. They just want to jump out a window, hit the panic button, whatever you want to say, but then they have no idea what every other team in North Carolina is doing.
Take a look around.
Who cares?
Well,
yeah.
They're talking about we don't have a winnable game in state left on the schedule. And it's just well, look.
That's just dumb. Yeah.
Yeah. No, they will be fine. And they got their hardest in-state opponent out of the way. The best baseball team in North Carolina out of the way.
That's done and dusted.
It's done and dusted. And now you got plenty of winnable games left.
Done and dusted.
So they're going to be fine. Go look at Duke and State if you want to feel better because they look way worse.
Yeah, I hear you, but
and they were both ranked before the year, and ECU wasn't.
The what other teams do doesn't affect.
I will
me.
say this. Growing up as an ECU fan, and I've done this in years past, and I've done a better job of not doing this, but I cope at looking at other teams be bad and think, okay, all right, well then we're fine. All right. I know we lost one to George Mason, and we got swept by Carolina, but look at what other teams have done, and that has helped me cope in the past. But I've done a better job of being all right, that doesn't matter what they do. It all matters of what we do and what's in front of us. So
when I like making fun of the Cowboys or Phillies or Mets or State or Carolina, when my team is good. When my team's not good, it doesn't give me much joy to say that other team's bad.
Because you're just as bad.
Yeah.
But it sounds like y'all are implying the ECU's bad.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that we shouldn't feel better about ourselves because Duke.
Right now we have a losing record.
Yeah.
So I'm saying I'm not going to look down on anybody while we have a losing
say
record.
That I'm feeling better about ECU baseball because Duke and State's doing bad.
I agree.
Okay.
But by next Tuesday, they should be. I think they'll be 500
because they're doing bad. But guess what? We're still 3-5 in overall.
I'll see you next Tuesday.
You might not. We got severe storms coming this way.
What kind of storms?
Severe.
It's not snow, is it?
No, like thunderstorms.
Oh,
thunder snow. Thunderstruck.
I'm no stranger.
Better not be snow. No, we're done with snow in these
I'll
parts.
take a thunderstorm because that means we're getting closer to spring. That means we're getting closer to summertime.
And we need the rain, Jared.
Yeah, we really do.
The farmers need the rain. Hey, I'm glad we got this.
Okay. Where are these thunderstorms? When?
Next Tuesday, Wednesday, coming our way. Chance of it.
Looks like Wednesday.
Is it gonna be windy and scary?
Today was windy.
It's still too far out.
A little breezy out there.
It was. It was about to knock off my Jeep off the road.
Dang.
Wait.
It was that bad.
I'm sorry. Your 2-wheel drive Jeep?
Yeah.
Hey, what is it? A Tonka?
Yeah. I got it from Walmart.
Did mommy charge the batteries?
I got my Jeep at Walmart off one of those big shelves.
I'm a big kid now. Jamie says Duke was way overrated in baseball.
And clearly.
That's a tough task to rate baseball. I guess you just make everybody in the SEC in the top 25 and call it a day.
And ACC.
My question is what is Eric Tyler doing today? He needs to get them ready to go.
Eric who?
Tyler!
What is he doing with his career?
What is he doing with his career?
Was he the hitting coach?
Is he here?
Former third base men at East Carolina.
Yes.
Hitting coach at Duke.
Yep.
All right. Man, Zach mentioned this earlier. How about the day yesterday for ECU?
Yeah.
Baseball,
4-0.
2 softball wins, and then clamp down Kim McNeil's team winning on the road.
Yeah, it's funny because we've talked about getting games on at establishments in town, and it took a while last night.
Took a while.
Sports Trivia, we were able to get the end of the women's game on.
Everything took a while last night at Sports Trivia.
Yeah, that was it's gone more orderly, I'll say that. But it's, it was a great day for athletics, obviously, and they it's nice to get the doubleheader win for softball. They're good, like they're worth seeing, and I think we'll be flirting with a tournament bid and have the schedule to actually get an at-large like baseball, because they're going to Clemson this weekend. I mean, they certainly set themselves up, and then obviously basketball this weekend, the big one. See if they can flirt with the top 5 seed in the American Club.
Are they calling this the big one? ECU and Charlotte?
Yeah, this is our Super Bowl. I don't know if you've heard.
It's on linear.
This is our Game 7.
What's it on?
It's on the U.
I thought on
The U.
Yeah.
All right. Zach, by the way, you were being very nice to me last night while I was flustered, so I appreciate that. I wanted to express that.
I mean, how many times have you seen me flustered? I feel like, and you've been nice, so I feel like it was the least I could do.
One.
But no problem, Clip.
All right. Let's take a break. So we've got 8 people here, and Zach has nothing to do today. You got the day off?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I do.
Some listeners may not like this, but I kind of want to run a game of werewolf. Grayson's in. Y'all in?
Now the salesman is here.
Salesman.
We got to do it.
I guess I'll run it.
Yeah.
You have to, yeah.
And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to announce pregame who is who so the people at home know. Do you think that would make them enjoy it more or less?
More? I think that would move the needle a little bit.
If they have
more butts in seats.
That'll put the butts in seats. I'm also going to spoil the winner, like Tony Schiavone did.
Oh, yeah.
Because that'll put butts in seats. Yeah, so when we come back, I'll have all y'all in here. I'll I think I can figure it out on the board how to talk to the public and y'all not hear me.
We just want to have headsets on, right? I mean, just kind of do it that way.
Yeah, I'm just going to need you to be quiet for a little while. All right, we'll be back. Hour 2, Pirate Radio Live. Got Rahjai Harris down the sideline. Greg Hudson and Danny Beal, and a little game when we return after this.
If you're looking for a delicious home-cooked country breakfast or lunch, look no further than CD's Grill. CD's Grill in Winterville has the best country cooking around. Start your day with CD's mouth-watering homemade cheese biscuits, eggs cooked to order, and pancakes so big and fluffy there's no way you leave hungry. Open Monday through Friday from 5:30 a.m. until 2 p.m. and Saturday from 5:30 to 11 a.m. CD's has lunch specials and an all-you-can-eat salad bar. Stop by, say hey to owner Jason Brown and the CD's crew. CD's Grill, 111 West Fire Tower Road in Winterville. CD's Grill, the best country cooking around.
Homeowners can face many challenges throughout this season, but our newest New Blue star, Dixon Williams, is here to slide in and save the day. Have a clog that's hitting a foul ball and nothing seems to be getting through? Dixon's fixing to get you flowing again. Feeling like your HVAC's in a slump? Dixon's sliding in to get your comfort back on track. Are swinging blind in a power outage? Dixon is delivering a power boost. So when problems arise, turn home strikeouts into home runs with New Blue, electric, plumbing, and air.
My whole business just went up in flames, but my agent was there before the fire was out. We started a plan. I've got 25 employees who could be out of a job if we didn't get this place running again. My independent agent and auto owner's insurance, they made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll. That's incredible.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there.
This is Brian Smith with Town Insurance in Greenville. Call me today at 756-8300. Go Pirates!
The Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of the Pirates in ENC. Open at noon 7 days a week with live music. Come enjoy sports trivia with me, Clip Rock, every Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday, it's live local acoustic night, along with line dancing from 7 to 9 on Wednesday. Thursday, there's a brand new lineup with Singo starting at 8, followed by karaoke with DJ Dog. Ladies and free both Friday and Saturday nights with the best local bands in the area. Finish the weekend with free games and DJ Kids Scene.
Y'all come get bucked up.
Are you ready for some outdoor fun? Big Rock Power Sports and Marine is your complete source for recreation and marine sales and service. With a full selection of ATVs, side-by-sides, motorcycles, slingshots, watercraft, pontoons, and boats, Big Rock Power Sports and Marine is sure to have what you're looking for in everyday adventure. With 5 locations in North Carolina, Rocky Mount, Lake Gaston, New Bern, Elizabeth City, and of course, Greenville. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram or online at BigRockPowersports.com. Big Rock Power Sports and Marine. Choose your adventures.
Saturdays are your day to kick back, relax, and have fun. That's why Ottavola Market Cafe is the perfect place to go for dinner, drinks, and takeout. Ottavola is open every Saturday at 4 p.m. on the bar side, serving a special selection of menu favorites of appetizers, pastas, and specialty pizzas. Whether it's dine-in, takeout, or drinks with friends, Ottavola is the best choice every Saturday starting at 4 o'clock. Visit OttavolaMarket.com to see what's new and visit Ottavola on Red Banks Road every Saturday starting at 4. Ottavola, Pirates supporting Pirates.
Hey Pirates, it's Lindsay Gray with Carolina Caliber. 2025 is loaded with freebies. Head into St. Patrick's Day with Smith & Wesson's Seeing Green rebate. Buy any optic pistol, get a Viridian RFX 15 green dot reflex sight for free. Or aim towards the gold with Springfield Armory. Buy any Hellcat, Hellcat Pro, or Echelon. Get 3 extra mags, a range bag, and a red dot optic, all for free. Grab your lucky finds online or in-store at Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville. It's a time-honored tradition.
Before anyone walks into your business, the outside is what they see. Make sure your first impression is a good impression with the right curb appeal. Hi, this is Daniel Andrews from Dan Andrews Lawn Service. We specialize in making your business look great. Let us handle all your professional landscaping needs. We do it all so you don't ever have to worry. Residential services are also available. Call us today at 717-8006 and we'll come out and give you a free quote. Taking care of your landscaping needs is all we do, and we've been doing it for over 20 years. You can trust our reliable team at Dan Andrews Lawn Service, covering all of Eastern North Carolina.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local. Print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. America's favorite light beer, Bud Light, is also the official beer of the ECU Pirates. When planning your fun times with family and friends, be sure to pick up some Bud Light at your favorite retailer. Always have fun, Pirate Nation, and always stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now back into PRL, here's Chandler.
All right, welcome back in. Pirate Radio Live here on a Thursday, joined by WNCT Channel 9's Zach Kaplan to my left side.
Strongish side?
Yeah, there you go.
I can't steal your whole bit.
Nah, that's all right. Look, I set you up for it, so it's okay if you say it back.
You and I would have made an incredible left side of an O-line back in the day.
Oh, for sure. I mean, I was a center, so.
Well, I played left guard when I was a child.
Was that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was a tackle. So.
Well, wasn't right guard.
But back here with you on a Thursday. So we have some time here at 4 o'clock. We have decided that we have enough people to play a game of werewolf, and we have been assigned our titles in the game. And for the people that don't know the game, can somebody explain the game?
It's 2 werewolves, villagers, doctor, seer. Werewolves kill people.
We are not playing with the seer. We're gonna have
Numbalanga.
We would have 2 werewolves, 1 doctor, and 4 villagers. The werewolf's job is to kill all the people. The villagers and doctor's job is to suss out, as the kids say, who the werewolves are and eliminate them from the game. We will go through rotations, and we will... Shirley, you need to go in there. We will have... I'll tell y'all to wake up, like System of a Down did. And then I'll tell the werewolves to wake up. They will point to somebody to kill. They need to agree on the person. I'll tell the doctor to wake up. They will save someone. If the werewolves killed that person will come back to life. And then everybody will wake up. I will announce who died, and then y'all will vote somebody out who you think the werewolf is. The werewolves try to lie. The villagers try to find the werewolves. All right, now here's what I'm going to do. We're going to do a couple things different. When I tell everybody, every time I say wake up, everybody raise their arms.
Okay.
So there's like some sound going on. So everybody's making a little bit of noise so you don't know who's, you know what I'm saying?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
So whether you say, werewolves wake up, everybody raises their hand.
Yeah.
Only werewolves wake up.
Will, can you get between Logan and Grayson? And then we'll have everybody on camera.
Yeah.
Good. And, actually, Logan, you can move a little bit towards me. All right. And I'm going to try this. Can y'all hear me? Did you hear what I just said?
Nope. Not a word.
Good. All right. So, Zach, can you hear me? Oh, now can you hear me? All right, good. Okay, so I think I'm on the air. I believe I am. The werewolves are Grayson and Shirley. The doctor is Logan. Bone, Will, Sean, Zach are villagers. I hope that went over the air. If not, you will just play along at home. All right, so first thing we're going to do, everybody is going to go to sleep. So heads down, eyes down. All right, now when I ask I'll say everybody arms up, and then I'll say werewolves wake up, and then the werewolves will make their kill. All right, arms up, werewolves wake up. Who would you like to kill? You may go back to sleep. All right, doctor, wake up. Who would you like to save? All right, back to sleep. And everybody can wake up at this point.
Can we put our hands down?
Yeah, in fact, I will tell you to do that after. I'll do a better job of that.
I played Simon Says one too many times.
All right, so everybody's laughing, getting along now, but I do need to make an announcement.
And that is?
There was a brutal murder last night.
I was brutally murdered.
Please tell me it wasn't Chandler.
Because
that would really suck that the 3 times that...
If it's me, I'm never playing this game again.
Let's just say Zach Kaplan's done and dusted.
Oh, wow.
Zach, you have been murdered. You are out of the game.
You're supposed to say, hey, Zach, you've been murdered.
Bye, Zach. All right, so Zach is out, and now we will have a discussion on who killed Zach. Who are the werewolves? Y'all can talk it over.
Thought y'all were my friends.
Shirley and Will and Logan, if y'all and Grayson, if y'all are going to talk, please get as close to the mic as you can.
Or talk louder.
No, talking to Mike.
Talking to Mike.
Just talk into this mic.
Okay, I'm talking into the mic. I'm going to say Chandler. And the reason why is because of what I just said, which is the first couple of times we played this game, you were the first one out.
Mm-hmm.
So I think you're a werewolf. I can't say werewolf. Because I think you wanted to get revenge for not.
Why would I get revenge for
being taken out?
This is the first time he's ever played, so why would I kill him?
No, you're just taking people out because you want to take people
If I was going
out.
to take anybody out, it would be like Jarrett, who's taken me out before, or Logan.
This clip taking you out.
Zach, you are out of the game, and can you move from the table?
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yes, I can.
Just
Good idea.
to get somebody with the mic. All right, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But I'm just saying, I don't know. I would not kill Zach. In fact, I was very surprised that Zach was killed because he is the first. This is his first time.
But I
playing
think
with us.
that's exactly what you would do to throw everybody off the scent is to take out the least or the one person that you do not want to get revenge on. Everybody else in the room has played. So you would have gone after somebody like the rest of us, but instead to throw everybody off the scent, you take out the one guy that hasn't played.
I think it's Logan.
It's just not.
Sounds like a terrible defense. It's Logan.
Just not.
I don't like how Shirley has attacked me, and I will say I think Shirley has something to do with it.
I think it's Shirley and Logan.
I think you. Okay, whatever, dude.
Will, Grayson, anything to say before we vote?
I think it's too early in the game. I'm not really sure.
Sounds like something a werewolf say. I think it's Shirley, Grayson, and Logan.
Oh my God! Wait, how many? Do we have that many? How many werewolves do you have in a game?
Two.
Two. Okay, so which one is it then? Because you just picked three.
I think the easy thing to do would be blame Chandler because we've done that before.
All right, and why would you want to do that again?
No, I'm
This
not
makes me
saying
not like the game. Because
saying-
I'm not the werewolf, and if you knock me out, I'm really going to be mad.
Chandler, I'm on your side.
All right,
I'm on your side. I'm defending you.
Zach Kaplan wasn't on your side.
Oh, I thought you
apparently.
said you were blaming
No,
me.
I'm saying the easy thing to do would be to blame you because we've done it before. But I think Shirley
All right.
came on a little strong.
It's time to vote. It is time to vote.
Okay.
Everybody who wants to vote Chandler, raise your hand. The ladies are going
Oh,
Chandler.
seriously?
Everybody that wants to vote Shirley, raise your hand.
Oh my God.
Shirley, can you join me in this room? You have been eliminated.
I mean, daggone.
All right.
You know what?
Can everybody get back in the camera view?
You better hope I'm the werewolf. That's all I gotta say.
All right, everybody, go back to sleep. Back to sleep. All right, please raise your arms. All right, werewolves, wake up. And who would you like to kill this round? Okay, you may go back to sleep. Doctor. Oh, doctor. Doctor, wake up. Who would you like to save? Okay, go back to sleep. And everybody may wake up. Wake up. All right.
Put your hands down, Jared.
A
Simon says.
rare, peaceful night in the village.
Wow.
Nobody was killed last night.
Because they were too scared.
Shirley, you're out of the game.
I don't care. I'm
Um,
gonna say my piece now.
so
Yeah, this
I don't
doggone
know if y'all can piece together what may have happened last night, why there was no murder.
What murder?
Because there is a werewolf in the game, but there was no murder.
Doctor must have saved.
Correct. Doctor. Who's the doctor? Who's the werewolf? Who's the villager? Anybody have any thoughts?
I think one of these three tried to kill me, and Chandler saved me.
Okay.
I think.
That is a confident answer.
I know.
I feel like Logan is the werewolf.
I feel like.
Well, he is in Marvel, but how about this game?
That's a good one.
I think in this game he is.
I have an agreement I'd like to make with the
You sound creepy, man.
I
like this. I have an agreement.
With the innocence in this game.
Explain.
I'm the doctor.
Okay.
And I
It's one of them
saved
two.
Chandler.
It's not Chandler.
It's not Chandler.
It's not me. It's got to be Grayson.
Not me. so it's either-
Whoever's the innocent. I mean, I'm the doctor, so we got to decide who's the.
How can we believe that you're the
It's Will.
doctor?
It's either Grayson or J-Bone.
Will's my nominee.
Because
I'm gonna go Will too.
Okay, really? After I defended you last round?
That is true.
That would throw
But
everybody
that's what
off.
you would
Why,
do.
why would I
That's something a
defend?
werewolf
If I'm a werewolf, right?
So we're voting
Why would
Will.
I defend you when you're the easy target to get out and blame?
Let's go ahead and vote.
Chandler, think about this because we're both innocent, and I'm the doctor, and you're innocent. We have to
Well,
come
who'd
to
you
a
save?
consensus.
Grayson tried to get
Save
you.
Chandler.
Grayson voted for
So
you.
somebody
last
tried
time
to
with
kill me.
Shirley.
Yes, someone tried to kill you, so it's one of them.
And it would be the person that tried to defend me.
No, it would be the person that voted against you last round to try and get you out so they can play the numbers. It's the same thing me and Clip tried to do when we were the werewolves. Is try to.
You're sounding like a werewolf more and more.
It's defending myself.
You're digging yourself a hole.
It's
All right,
defending
it
an
is
innocent
time
villager.
To vote. I will
Well, it's a
put Will and
66% chance.
Will and Grayson up for nomination. Who would like to vote out Will? Will Wolf. Okay. Who would like to vote out Grayson? Will made a Grayson, you are out. Will made a great argument, and Jarrett changed his mind, and he changed his mind correctly. Shirley and Grayson were the werewolves. This game is over. Well done, villagers. Well done, Doctor.
I made it through the game.
Oh, Doctor.
I made it through the game.
That was a good move by Logan to look at the numbers and say, all right, I'm going to shoot my shot here and say, all right, let's come together and get this done. Shirley and Grayson, the female werewolves.
Will, great argument, man.
You are the real deal.
You are the real deal.
Nice.
I want to play one. Can we go?
And is it funny that the two werewolves tried to vote me out?
I knew the second that I saw Grayson's hand go up for you, it was her.
Jared, can you host?
Huh?
Can you host?
Yeah.
Do you mind?
Yeah, I don't really like playing.
It's the same exact thing me and Clip did with Chandler and A-Harp that game.
All right, so we're running it back.
Yeah.
All right. Game number 2 of Werewolf coming your way.
Let's do a lightning.
This previous game, the two women, the two females, Grayson and Shirley, were the werewolves.
I've never been anything but a werewolf.
That's true.
And we're going to play another game. The moderator this time is J-Bone, Jarrett Watkins. And that means that the moderator of last game, Clip Brock, is going to be a part of this game.
Mine's on the next to the left computer.
We will have to reassign titles for everybody. Who will be the werewolf this time? Who will be the doctor? Who will be
That was a savvy,
villager?
That was a savvy move by Logan.
By the way, just to let you guys know, I was the I was the innocent villager in that last game. Let's see.
Yeah, I was
if
a villager. Tough scene.
I can get a different title this time. Can I be the doctor?
Yeah, we can.
Oh, doctor.
Okay. You can sit there though. All right. I think.
Is that camera?
Squeeze in there. All the cameras are on.
We're being reassigned titles now as I try to keep this radio show alive.
Later, Rahjai Harris, Greg Hudson.
Coming up later on Pirate Radio Live, Rahjai Harris, the former ECU running back, and also former ECU defensive coordinator Greg Hudson will be joining the show.
Everybody's looking at the hat and don't look.
I'm not supposed to be looking at the hat.
Just
but
look at
what
me,
you should
Stan.
be looking forward to is Greg Hudson and Rahjai Harris coming up on Pirate Radio Live. But right now, we are going to play another game of Werewolf, whether you like it or whether you don't.
Werewolf.
Greg Hudson, recently the keynote speaker.
If you're thinking,
at
what's
the
on the other
ENC
end of
FCA
this?
meeting.
If you're hating this, if you're not liking this, and you're thinking, man, what's on the other side of this? What can I look forward to? That's Rahjai Harris.
What's up, my guy?
Your guy?
And also, be nice. Defensive coordinator, former defensive coordinator, keynote speaker, Greg Hudson.
What's a keynote speaker?
Did I tell you guys I won?
What's up, Zach? The main speaker of an event.
Jared, are you remembering all these?
Yeah.
Good for you, buddy. It's getting kind of toasty in here with all these bodies.
Well,
all these fat people.
Well, Clip, they had. I actually went and saw Coach Harrell speak for a little bit, like dead serious. And
last week?
Yeah, last Friday. And they had probably 8 different coaches talk, and then Harrell and Coach Hud were the 2 keynote guys.
Very cool. Did you learn anything about ball?
It was the first time I'd seen Coach Hud since the Orange Bowl. So.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
A little talking there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
all right, Boner.
I saw him yesterday.
So put.
This is the hard part. If you're going to tell the audience. Yeah, he's got to tell the audience all that.
Just hit audition.
Can you hear me?
Talk lower, though. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Just through the wall. I can hear you through the wall. Just talk lower and kind of
Am
cover.
I going to hear myself in the headphones?
No.
Oh, okay.
All right.
But just say it quietly.
But you literally have
Put
to
your
talk
headphones
quieter.
on, you won't hear them.
Yeah, well, but other people have their.
Okay, can you hear our ears?
Cover your ears.
Cover your ears, yeah.
Okay, Chandler and
Dead air
are the werewolves. Shirley is the doctor.
Sorry, that was
All right.
funny.
You said it?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
All right, everybody go to sleep.
Everybody raises their hands. Don't forget that.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
what
yeah.
you're doing. Put your hands in the air. Wave them like you just don't care. Say, hey-o.
Hey-o.
All right, werewolves, wake up. All right, werewolves, go sleep. I got to make an announcement. I kind of messed up who's who. All right, doctor, wake up.
Doctor.
Who you want to save? Okay. All right, hands down. Everybody wake up. There was a murder last night.
What murder?
Unfortunately, Clip Brock is dead.
Oh!
Whoa!
Oh!
Whoa!
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 What?
Whoa!
Can't do that.
You can't do that on television.
Good news. Good news though.
Why
Cigarettes
not?
are apparently healthy. Yeah, that's.
Thank you, sir.
Unfortunate.
Thank
But,
you for playing. Thank you for stopping by.
So yeah, who do y'all think it is?
I feel bad for Clip. He wanted to play and he's out.
Who do y'all think it is?
Clip making
I heard
suggestions.
some movement right in front of me.
Oh.
All right.
Oh.
All right.
Zach, you're done and dusted. You're the werewolf.
No, not that way in front of me. That way in front of me.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Could
I hope it is you.
Could you imagine? Clip finally gets to play the game. And
You have anything to say? He looks so guilty. He's guilty.
I'm just looking. And of course you guys are going after me because that's what y'all want to do in this game. And you did it earlier. So why do I think that you're the werewolf again?
Got that ass whooped.
I am not the
Questions.
You're coming
You said that
straight-
last game.
You can't.
Well, my vote
you're
is Zach.
You're coming after me again.
you think I'm going to come on and play this game for the first time and kill the host of the show?
Zach, what's your
Yes,
defense?
that's exactly what I think you
You know
did.
what? It's a good way to never be invited back.
All right.
I didn't vote her this last time, and I should have because she was a werewolf. I think she's a 2-time werewolf. I'm going Grayson.
She has
Sounds
been a
like
werewolf every
something
time.
Someone guilty.
And she said that. She did say that.
Hey, look,
Should we go to
I
a
can't
vote?
argue.
Yep,
I
so-
can't argue with her because I think it's you too. So
We got
but I
Chandler,
already
Zach,
voted
Grayson.
What do you think, Logan?
Who are we voting for?
We're done with thoughts.
You heard the movement in front too, didn't you?
He's a salesman. He's good at covering up for himself. He might be the werewolf.
It's
but then
called
again,
CYA. Cover
the instant
your
accusation. I don't know. I don't know where I heard that.
Cover
noise
your
from.
behind.
So,
All right, my
Let's go
vote.
ahead
See
and
how
vote.
she attacked me though?
everybody, who wants to vote for Chandler?
I'm voting.
Oh yeah, I'll vote for Chandler.
All right, 3. Who wants to vote for Zach?
I'm voting for Zach.
You can't vote twice, Shirley.
Oh crap!
Okay, so Chandler is eliminated.
All right.
Dang!
Is he a werewolf?
We won't know to the end.
Focus in. Lock in, Sean.
All I got to say is that if he's not a werewolf, he's going to dog cuss us back when he comes back in here. That's all I'm saying.
We'll get prepared for it.
All right, J-Bone, we ready?
Ooh,
Yep.
somebody's
Everybody go sleep.
underoos are in a bunch.
Hands in the air. Let's see. Werewolves, wake up. Who you want to kill? All right. Go sleep. Doctor, wake up. Who you want to save? All right. Hands down. Eyes open.
Oh,
Discuss.
Discuss.
Oh, man, my bad. My bad.
Yeah, it was.
Shirley died.
Damn.
Wow.
Shirley is dead.
Wow.
Wow.
No longer alive.
The first direction I look in is
Bite me.
Zach, because Shirley did accuse Zach
That's all I'm saying.
of being a werewolf. Like that's just where I'm going first. I didn't hear any noise because I don't know who else it could be.
Hey, Zach. I'm a little confused now because I thought that Shirley was the doctor. I thought I heard noise, like her lift up.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think we killed her.
Could somebody kill her and she would have to save herself?
Well, I was going to ask who the doctor was this game because it's kind of gotten down to that section again of, who could be the doctor.
So who y'all thinking?
I guess Zach, because she did accuse him last game. That's all I have to go off of.
Wait, I want to hear his defense first.
I don't come on the show to kill all of you off. That would be a good way to never be allowed back on the
But
show.
what if you were a werewolf?
But if you pulled the werewolf card, then you would have to.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not.
Are
you
y'all
convince
Are
us?
you all convinced? Because
vote me off if you think I'm a werewolf. I don't know. I ain't a werewolf.
I think that sounds like something a werewolf would say.
Yeah, I mean,
We're ready to vote.
So how many?
Hey, Zach.
How many vote for Zach? 2, 3. All right, Zach is eliminated.
unanimous.
I'm not gonna flip a double bird when I walk off.
All right, back at it. Is that it?
Yeah, because if there's 2 werewolves, then that means there's more werewolves than people.
Because, well, no.
Okay.
No, game on.
Okay.
Game is still going. Let's everybody go sleep. Werewolves, wake up. Who you want to kill? Oh, hands up. Yeah, everybody hands in the air. All right. Doctor, wake up. Who you want to save? All right. Hands down. Eyes open. Grayson was killed.
And now that's ball.
That's ball game. And turns out, Will, you were.
I thought we were the tougher team.
Will was the tougher team. It was Will and Chandler. They were the werewolves.
I knew it was Chandler.
Will dominated.
I knew it was you. I could hear you.
Have the werewolves ever won?
How could you
Is that
hear
the
me?
first
Me
time?
and Clip.
Move. You made a big move.
Me and you won.
Werewolf.
Who's your other friend?
Chandler.
Okay. Well,
I really thought about voting you out but I couldn't do it.
You suck.
Like, because no matter what my vote was, you were gone because they had majority.
Wait, can you throw us the break, J-Bone? We'll take a break. We'll come back. Rahjai Harris joins us when we return. Good game. Back with you after this.
Good games. Winter is here, but Stroud's Marine in Greenville is still your go-to spot for your boat projects and repairs. Now's the perfect time to get your boat ready for when the warm weather comes. Don't wait till spring. They've got you covered with outboard parts at great prices. Plus, they're running clearance sales on select items, so you can get ready for next season without breaking the bank. Stay up to date with the latest deals, parts, and promotions by following them on social media. Stop by the shop at 865 Rivet Street in Greenville. For more information, head to StroudsMarine.com. Strauds Marine, your best source for salvaged outboard parts.
Warm up with our winter savings at the Beaufort Hotel. Plan your winter escape and save up to 20% off. The premier vacation destination on the Crystal Coast is nestled on 10 acres and overlooks the Rachel Carson Reserve, home to 30 wild horses. Discover why Beaufort was named the best small town for adventure by USA Today when you stay at the Beaufort Hotel, where your Outer Banks adventure begins. Visit BeaufortHotelNC.com or call 252-728-3000.
Hey Pirate Nation, be sure to have the best and comfortable shoes with a stop at Fleet Feet. This is ECU alum Chris Lunyon, owner of Fleet Feet of Greenville, and we provide solutions through one-on-one service to runners, walkers, and everyone in between. Fleet Feet has the tools and technology to get you in the right shoe, including a 3D foot scanner that measures arch height, width, and more. Come visit us at 207 East Arlington Boulevard in the old Gordon's Golf location. Fleet Feet, we run for you.
Want to make your day better? Order a Papa John's pizza. Get an extra large, one-topping New York-style pizza for only $11.99. Made into 8 foldable slices, perfect for sharing. See, things just got better, and you get to eat pizza. Hey, Pirate fans, Papa John's is an MVP move for game day or any day. Place your order online at papajohns.com and sign up for Papa Rewards. Papa John's, better ingredients, better pizza. Go Pirates!
This is Holt Nailers for my friends at Anson Belts, the belts that I wear. Go to ansonbelt.com to find micro-adjustable holeless belts with over 30 plus options of a 1/4 inch apart instead of your typical 5 holes 1 inch apart, always giving you the perfect fit every time. If your waist fluctuates, Anson Belt is great because you can always find the perfect fit any time of the year. ansonbelt.com, over 10,000 combinations to choose from, a belt for every occasion, and the official belt of the Holt Nailers Show.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is proud ECU graduate and former baseball player Brandon Manning inviting you to join my team at Farm Bureau Insurance. Right now is a good time to review your coverage with a local trusted agent like me. I will make myself available before or after business hours, and my clients always have my cell phone number if they need anything. From home, auto, or life, give me a call today and let's talk about your insurance coverage and about the Pirates. Call 531-1812 and go Pirates!
This is Dr. Hasty from Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center. Our practice has been caring for the athletes at ECU and the residents of Eastern North Carolina for more than 35 years. Whether it's treatment for your sports injury or it's time for that joint replacement, Orthopedics East provides the latest in operative and non-operative orthopedic care. We also offer on-site physical therapy and MRI services, as well as a walk-in urgent care on the weekends from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Call us at 757-BONE or visit us online at orthoeast.com. Go Pirates.
Where do you find the best selection of pre-owned vehicles in Eastern North Carolina? It's DriveHereNow.com. DriveHereNow.com is a combination of 4 dealerships in Eastern North Carolina with a fully stocked inventory of over 200 SUVs, trucks, and cars. If you're looking to upgrade your vehicle or purchase for a new driver in the house, get shopping today at DriveHereNow.com. DriveHereNow.com, supporting the Pirates for over 47 years.
This is Carson Wissenhunt, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local. Print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. UBE has been an ECU tradition for over 50 years. Shop online anytime at pirateware.com. UBE has the biggest and best selection of ECU sportswear and accessories for Pirates of all ages. Every day is game day at UBE. Now back into PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, back with you, Pirate Radio Live. Let's get to some interviews. Starting with our guy, number 47, Rahjai Harris. Talking to Rahjai earlier today. And let's hit that right now. All right, joining us today on Pirate Radio Live, our guy, Rahjai Harris, continuing to work out and get ready for the next chapter of his life and his football life. Rahjai, how we doing, man?
Doing good, man. I died this morning, man. Just not shook back about the last 10 minutes.
Oh, man. All right. Well,
but I'm good, though, man. How you doing?
Hey, we're doing good. Weather a lot better than it was when we talked last week. We had some ice and a lot of stuff going on last week, but man, it's been beautiful around these parts. Hope the same there in South Carolina.
Yeah, man. The weather's just bipolar. You just never know what you're gonna get out of it.
Exactly. Kind of the topic of the week. It started Monday when we talked to Justin Hardy. I had reached out to Donnie Kirkpatrick and said, "Hey, you got any good like stories or something I could bring up with Justin?" And he said, "Yeah, ask him about when he lost his credit card before a Thursday night ESPN game, and he was all freaked out, but still had a good game." So
No.
I asked Justin about it, and he said at that time, like his entire life was on that card, everything. So you know how hectic a situation like that can be. But he said he
That's
went
probably
out.
a terrible feeling.
Oh man, no doubt. But went out, had a great game because he was a great player. So I've asked, Holton about it. Holton told a story. It was more about, I guess, Isaiah Winstead than Holton, but Winstead's contact, something was off, and he couldn't see the ball from far away. And Holton said the whole game he had to audibly tell him the signs, like run halfway down the side to talk to him. So that's kind of been our topic.
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay. How about you? Like, because my point was, we don't know what's going on in y'all's personal lives when we're watching you play a football game. You could have had a bad day with your girlfriend, or a bad grade, or like a serious family thing. So, like, does any kind of distraction come to mind for you, Rahjai, that you had to kind of overcome going into a game or anything like that?
I'd say going back to my freshman year when I found out I had a baby on the way.
That's some news.
It was like the first week of camp. I think it was like the third, fourth day of fall camp. My very first camp, and it took me like 2-3 months just to tell anybody on the team. I had been told my parents, but I kept it in, man, like the whole camp. And I don't know, it gave me an extra push. But it was probably one of the biggest secrets I've ever kept a day in my life. I mean, you been around the guys every day during camp, and you don't even tell them some of the best news you've ever received. So that had to be one. The other one I'd say, talking about Isaiah Winstead, I've literally seen him break a finger at practice, and he taped it up and went right back out there. And there was no excuse on dropping the ball. Like, that dude was wired different, man. He still is wired different.
So, yeah, we used to talk to him weekly during the season, and I think I asked him a couple times, like, how's the finger doing? And he'd just show us and be like, yeah, it's always going to be messed up for the rest of my life. Like, basically say, you don't need to ask me anymore. It's jacked up.
His mentality is he probably don't even need the finger. He good. He got to catch it regardless.
Yep. Yeah, that's and that's another thing too, kind of on the similar line, but the injuries and like just stuff y'all deal with, and I ain't got to tell you about that, right? But like you feel good, hopefully going into a season, but by week 2 or 3, you just kind of start dealing with the pain, right?
Yeah, and then you got to think too. We play on Saturday, and then we have practice on Sundays. So it's like after a game, you sore, bumps and bruises. Your ankle might be swollen, but you still got to go out there Sunday and practice. So I think that's another big thing for athletes that people don't really consider, man. Like, we're not robots, but we work like robots. You know what I'm saying? 24/7. And once you do it so many times, it's like your body gets so used to it, and you grow them calluses in your mind that you can do it, you can push through it. So, Sunday practices. I never forget Sunday practices ever.
We're not robots, but we practice like that. That's a good way to look at it. Rahjai, and I guess, I don't know, you guys have to kind of police yourselves, and when it comes to keeping your body as fresh as possible, and the recovery part of it. Like, I'm sure the team does their part, but like, you got to take some responsibility in yourself to do that too, right?
Yeah, man, it's you versus you. They can tell you what to do, but you know your body better than anybody else. So one thing I prided myself on was just being in and out of that training room and that weight room, just taking care of my body, no matter if it's cold tubs, needles, going to the weight room, roll out, no matter what it is, man. I'm just trying to find ways to just keep going, because it's longevity. It's a game of longevity. You feel what I'm saying? So taking care of your body is a must, especially like coming out of camp. You got to think, coming out of camp, you hit almost every day. So, like, it breaks your body all the way down. Now you got to build it all the way back up. So you definitely got to take care of your body, for sure.
Rahjai, your name came up when we talked to Holton yesterday because I asked him about this time, what he remembers, kind of the unknown about going into his professional career, and he said, like in your case, and you got a little girl, so the excitement of it versus kind of the nervousness of it, and hey, you could be shipped off to across the country to Seattle like he was, or whatever. You just don't know. So what's the balance of excitement right now to kind of the unknown also?
I'm very excited, man. I'm very excited to just, I guess you could just put it in words as like starting a new journey, flipping the page from college to start my professional career with this. And you never really think about the ins and outs. You always think about the good of things, but lately we've been thinking about like everything. Like you said, like when I do get picked up, how's it gonna be with traveling with Emory and getting Emory up there? Is they coming right away, or they need to wait until it's official? All these different things that you got to take in consideration, man, because she don't know what's going on right now. You feel what I'm saying? She'll just know that Dad's gone for a little bit. Football, that's what she say. Daddy's going to football. So me and Destiny's been doing a great job of just talking and communicating these last couple months, man, on this next transition, just getting ourselves ready for it mentally.
Rahjai, ever since I've talked to you, you've been a very mature young man, but one of my favorite parts of doing this is seeing guys grow from freshmen to seniors and then even beyond, and like the next stage. And tomorrow on the show, we're going to welcome on, I guess, Coach Bivens, Bruce Bivens, now part of the ECU football staff. And that's just really cool to see him stay in the game of football, but more so than that, being still involved with East Carolina football. So how about that, Bruce Bivens continuing his football career with the Pirates?
Excited for him, man. I'm excited for him. I'm glad I'm not in the past with him no more, man, because Bruce didn't play around. Bruce did not play around, but excited for him, man. He's a football guy. He's a Pirate for life, man. He used to always come out and watch practices and, give us game and stuff that he's seen, off the field, man. So I'm very excited for Bruce. And, Coach Harold, that was a great hire for him just because that's somebody that's been around the program, played in the program, and now he's getting the opportunity to give back to the program. So very excited for Bruce, and hopefully we have a lot more people in the future, man, that plays, that steps up and, give back to the community like Bruce did.
Definitely. And obviously Coach Harold has a lot of trust in him because he was his position coach, right? Linebacker coach, coaching Bruce.
Yeah.
So, that's awesome to see. Rahjai Harris joining us. Rahjai getting ready for the conference tournaments here. We got a basketball conference tournament that starts on Sunday. Actually, East Carolina has 3 games left in their regular season, so getting down the stretch here. I'm looking forward to that. I always ask you, what are you keeping up with? You watching any sports right now or anything?
I ain't gonna lie. I told you this last time. I don't really be watching, but the Luka and LeBron, that's really been turning my head lately because I feel like Luka started off slow, but now he's starting to get his rhythm, and they got an opportunity to do something special. And I don't want to speak too soon, but I'm a LeBron fan, so I want LeBron to do it regardless. But it's looking real good for them. But nah, man, not really. I don't really watch too much sports like that, man. I be in my own little world out here in the country.
Out in the country. All right. Well, Rahjai, we'll let you get back to it, man. Always enjoy talking with you here on Pirate Radio Live. Have a great week, and we'll reconvene next week.
You too, man.
There is Rahjai Harris joining us on Pirate Radio Live. Let's get a break in. We'll come back. We'll get our Fleet Feet rundown. I had a feeling earlier today that something may be happening today. My spidey sense was one day off. Tell you what that was. It involves East Carolina football. We'll have that for you and more on our Fleet Feet rundown when we return. Pirate Radio Live after this.
At a theme park, you might have to choose between a great deal or the best experience. Wow, total access is expensive.
But with US Cellular Prepaid, getting a great deal doesn't mean sacrificing a great experience. US Cellular has no hidden fees or gimmicks, and now you can get a Samsung Galaxy A16 5G for free. US Cellular Prepaid. Terms apply. See uscellular.com for details.
This is Brandon Tate, owner and operator of Atlantic Wireless, an authorized agent for US Cellular since 1997. Visit atlanticwireless.com to find the store near you. We go beyond the call.
Pirate fans, 2025 East Carolina football season tickets are on sale now and can be purchased for as little as $115. Head coach Blake Harrell wants you to be a part of his first full season as the Pirate coach as he builds momentum off of the 8-win season and the Military Bowl win over North Carolina State. Call 1-800-DIAL-ECU or go to ECUPirates.com today to get your 2025 season tickets.
Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas, which is the best for all you boat owners. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food in your engines with great gasoline. Go Pirates.
The 8th annual NC Pirate Classic is back. Coming Saturday, April 5th. Presented by Whitetail Properties Real Estate. Youth hunters from all over the state are headed east, and the top scoring birds will win great prizes. Registration is now open for all youth turkey hunters at ncpirateclassic.com. The new weigh-in will be held at Davenport Farms on Highway 264 in Greenville. Brought to you by Sam Jones Barbecue, Woodhaven Custom Calls, Greenville Marine and Outdoor, Grady White Boats, Big Rock Power Sports, East Coast Waterfowl, Country Mart, Fox Brothers Construction, Triple S Outfitters, and the Robinson Law Firm. Register at ncpirateclassic.com and we'll see you there.
It's winter sale time at Russell's in downtown Washington. Prices have been reduced on all your favorite men's and women's dress and casual apparel. All ladies' clothing is now 1/2 off, and men's apparel is 25% off. Shop while selection is good and prices are even better. Where it's all about you, our pirate friends and customers at Russell's in downtown Washington. Come see us now before it's all gone.
It's bow time. Bojangles' new chicken rice bowl is built bold from the bottom up, with classic Bojangles flavor packed into every bite. Starting with a base of our signature dirty rice, we pile on even more flavor with Cajun pintos, then your choice of boldly seasoned grilled chicken or our iconic Supremes. Top it off with a sprinkle of cheese, and if you want to add some heat, add a dash of Texas Pete. Head to Bojangles and try the new chicken rice bowl for a limited time. It's bow time.
This is Holt Nailers for my friends at Anson Belts, the belts that I wear. Go to ansonbelt.com to find micro-adjustable holeless belts with over 30 plus options of a 1/4 inch apart instead of your typical 5 holes 1 inch apart, always giving you the perfect fit every time. If your waist fluctuates, Anson Belt is great because you can always find the perfect fit any time of the year. ansonbelt.com, over 10,000 combinations to choose from, a belt for every occasion, and the official belt of the Holt Nailers Show.
Pirate Radio,
Ahoy there, mateys!
the voice of the pirate nation.
Is he calling us? No, he is calling to someone named Matey. My name is not Matey.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local. Print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Be sure to visit one of ECU graduate Brandon Tate's U.S. Cellular location and experience the highest standard of customer service. The purpose of the Atlantic Wireless Store experience is to inform, illuminate, and inspire. Find a location near you at atlanticwireless.com. Atlantic Wireless, we go beyond the call. And it's a perfect time to grab your wings, Greenville. This month, Wings Over Greenville is giving you 10% off your entire order if you use the code PIRATE25 online or in the app. There's no minimum purchase. Redeem it one time a day so you can keep the wings coming all month long. Code PIRATE25 is good all February. That's code PIRATE25 only at Wings Over Greenville. Now back into PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, let's hear Alex Harper tell us about our friends at Fleet Feet.
Hey, Pirate Nation. Be sure you have the best and most comfortable shoes this tailgate season with a stop at Fleet Feet. Locally owned and operated by ECU alum Chris Lunyon. Fleet Feet of Greenville provides solutions through one-on-one services to runners, walkers, and everyone in between. Fleet Feet has the tools and technology to get you in the right shoe, including a 3D foot scanner that measures arch height, width, and more. Go see them at 207 East Arlington Boulevard in the old Gordon's Golf location. Fleet Feet. They run for you.
All right. On the way in today, I had a feeling, a spidey sense, if you will. Do you ever get that about something?
Yeah.
Like I feel like something bad's going to happen. I feel like something good's going to happen. This was very specific, though. I felt like I was going to come in and at some point before the show see that the ECU football schedule was going to be released. I thought today was the day. I don't know why I felt that way. But there is a reason for it. I looked it up. Last year, the schedule was released on Leap Day, February 29th. Today is the 27th. Also, that day last year was a Thursday. So I think that's where, or that might have been 2023. Either way, it's around this time of year. And I just saw FBS schedules on Twitter. I think they were responding to a UAB tweet. That the schedule will be released for the AAC coming up Friday at 2 o'clock Eastern.
Nice.
So that includes East Carolina.
Yeah. Gotta love it. I'm excited.
We know who we're playing.
Yeah.
But when do we play them? Will they have any, Thursdays and all that stuff? We'll find out tomorrow.
Yeah, like I said, can't wait.
How many Thursdays do you think we'll have and do you want to have?
I want to have a lot.
I want to have 12.
Yeah, 12 Thursday games would be perfect. But in addition to the NC State game, which will be Thursday night of opening of week 1, I think we'll have 2 more.
All right. It's not a 2 more.
Maybe a Friday.
That's fine, too.
I love Black
AAC.
I want a Black Friday game. I always love those because there's barely anybody in the stands, and I have a lot of room for activities and
What are you doing up there?
Just
roasting marshmallows?
Yeah, just
obviously, selfishly for me, I like Thursday games because it means I get Saturday off to watch college football. So that's kind of what how about as a student, Will, Grayson, Logan, do y'all like Thursday, Saturday? What's your ideal time, day and time?
12 o'clock on a Saturday.
That is ridiculous.
What are you, an old man?
Actually, no.
I'm
No, not 12 o'clock. Like 3 o'clock, because it gives you time to go and
you start tailgating at 12.
You tailgate at 12. It's a good time to wake up, and then you tailgate, go to the game, and then it gives you time to if you want to go out after the game. What if you play state, or you play an in-state team? Downtown's going to be fun.
Cool. Will?
4 p.m. on a Saturday.
All right.
Because I like to, before I go and tailgate, I like to catch a bit of the noon games, so you can do that.
Big noon.
And then typically and early in the season it's hot, so it's not as the later in the game is not as hot as it is if it starts at 12 or 2.
How about you, Grace?
I agree, a Saturday afternoon, because the 12 o'clock games are fine, but you have to start drinking at 8 a.m.
We don't have to. Nobody's forcing you.
You need to.
Dang it! I guess I'm gonna have to drink at 7:30.
Covering these games has really helped me not drink all day. I will say that.
Good.
Yesterday would have been a problem if I was not covering that game.
Yeah. Well, glad to hear it. We're helping out your
alcoholism.
Yes. All right, so we'll have the schedule for you coming up on Friday. I think it was Logan that suggested Shrek 5 be added to the Fleet Feet Rundown.
I was going to say something about it.
So we got a new Shrek coming out?
New Shrek, Christmas 2026, only in theaters.
2026?
Yeah, I don't understand why the teaser drops today when you got to wait damn near 12 months.
It's like GTA 6.
Yeah. But I don't know. I like the teaser preview because it kind of reminded me of movie trailers during my childhood, where it's like Mike Myers, Eddie Murphy, Cameron Diaz, and Zendaya coming this Christmas.
It's not like South Park.
Yeah. Screw you. You'll see it anyway.
So, are y'all big Shrek heads? Shreksters?
I've seen all of them. I'm not like a super fan, but I'm excited about it.
So, I looked it up. The first one dropped in 2001. I was too old and cool to watch it, and I didn't have a kid yet. So, I kind of missed the whole Shrek thing.
I was not born.
Huh.
When in 01?
Let's go with April 22nd.
Oh, I was alive.
And well?
I hope so. I don't remember.
Do you like Shrek, Grayson?
I've never seen any of the Shreks.
Blasphemy.
I feel like I've seen at least 2 of them.
Shrek 2 is must watch.
Donkey. That's a thing.
I was more into like the princess movies and stuff.
Oh.
There's a princess in there.
What's
There's
your
a couple
favorite
of 'em.
princess?
Yeah, but she
Name all of them.
Probably Cinderella or Sleeping Beauty.
Old school.
Yeah.
How many times have you watched Frozen in your life? I bet I've watched it more than you.
Maybe like twice, but I used to work at this place and I had to dress up. I used to have like bleach blonde hair, so I used to have to wear an Elsa costume. I worked at like a party place. I used to have to like go in and like talk to kids.
Huh. Let it go, huh? Yeah, that was always on the telly. Will, who's your favorite Disney princess?
I'm not a Disney person.
You're Logan. Will.
I'm not a Disney person. My mom zapped all of the Disney from our entire family. Like,
is there a reason?
No, I think I worded that wrong. She takes a family's amount of love for Disney and has it in one person. Like, she loves enough Disney for all of us.
Gotcha.
You were Disneyed out.
I wouldn't say that. She just has all the Disney love that none of us
My
do.
wife's a huge Disney fan. Logan, your favorite Disney princess?
Man, I gotta say Snow White.
Okay.
Moana. I like the Moana movies.
I've never seen those either.
Have you ever seen Country Bears?
No.
It's a hoot. I'd say a hoot and a half.
Oh, man.
If y'all haven't seen Country Bears, please watch it.
My sister, so I guess around the 90s, Beauty and the Beast and Little Mermaid were the most watched films in my house for Disney,
When
that
you were a
era.
kid?
Yeah. All right. Anything else? The National Day update?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite? Because I have an answer for this, Grayson. Who's your favorite Disney prince? Because there's one guy above the rest for me.
Honestly, whoever the guy is in Tangled, like Herman.
Okay. Is his name Herman?
Herman.
I can't remember his name.
It's got to be Eric for me. Eric from The Little Mermaid.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I'm a big Eric guy.
I might have to go with you on that one.
Team Eric.
I'm trying to think.
I'd kind of do that as a bit. It annoyed just my daughter a lot that I'm so Team Eric.
Never got into those movies. It's more like Monsters Inc. That was my jam.
Oh, yeah. Jarrett, do you like small dogs?
Sure.
It is National Small Dog Day. Anybody got a small dog?
No.
I'd say I prefer small dogs because I think you need a pet that you can take care of in a unfortunate situation. Like you can't have a pet that can kill you. You need to be the dominant one in that in that relationship or whatever.
Okay. And they have smaller poops.
Yeah.
You kids into Pokemon? No Pokemon?
I played the games on the DS a little bit, but not super into it.
Pokemon Day.
My brother was big into that.
It is.
Y'all remember Pokemon Go when people would like run around like crazy people?
That was crazy.
Yes.
Yeah. That was just how the government would know.
Yeah, where you are.
At all times. Got us again, big government. What is anosmia? Anosmia.
Anosmia. Anosmia. Anosmia.
What is that?
Smelling stuff, apparently.
All right, I'll skip that one. National Retro Day, National Toast Day.
Big fan of toast.
Ooh, National Chili Day.
Big fan of chili.
Yum.
And National Polar Bear Day.
Big fan of polar bears.
Are there any left? Aren't we losing them?
Oh no, they're fine.
Polar bear population's good.
Yeah,
One in Antarctica.
it's on a uptick, I believe.
I wonder what's on the endangered species list these days.
Apparently, like sharks are like
good.
No, apparently sharks are like going down in the number.
Good.
What about manatees?
I have two solutions. I used to do this big time on my radio show for student radio. There's two solutions to stopping shark attacks, and that's either one, stay out of the water, and nobody liked that one. And then I said round them all up, and it's a shark genocide, and nobody liked that one either.
But isn't it like the chain, like the food chain? That'll just
I also said that I don't care about the ecosystem.
Oh.
People,
Whoa.
there are too many victims of sharks to care about. Oh, the fish population will go up. Isn't that not a good thing? We need more fish.
That's more food.
I don't really like
But then the fish that are under the sharks, there's less for them to eat because there's too many of
Well,
them.
maybe get a job and support yourself instead of mooching off the shark.
Why don't we just throw you to the sharks?
Get a job.
Huh?
We'll just throw you to the sharks.
Oh, yeah. If we get rid of him, then all
There's
this whole
nobody
You can fight 'em
spouting
all
out
off,
this anti-shark propaganda.
Then there's nothing to be heard anymore.
Except for the screams of people being bitten by sharks every summer.
Did you lose someone to a shark?
No, my dad showed me Jaws when I was 5, and I'm definitely that's like my number one fear is sharks.
Well, just stay out of the water. I'm with this.
But what if you got to use the bathroom when you're at the beach? It's like number one.
Go back up to the hotel.
That's a long walk.
I don't know. I swim in the ocean. I'm not really that scared.
Maybe I'm just a fraidy cat. I don't know.
Let's go to break. As we do, I'm going to read some animals on the species directory.
WWF.
Ultimate Warrior is extinct.
Yokozuna.
Extinct. I guess these are critically endangered. African forest elephant, the Amur leopard, black rhino.
I read one of them completely wrong.
There's an orangutan, Cross River gorilla, a couple of different gorillas. Man, this sucks. A lot of tigers.
What do gorillas eat?
Grass. Bananas.
Yeah.
Bugs?
Do they?
I don't know. I see them like picking stuff off the other head.
I hear they got good protein, the bugs.
The monarch butterfly? But that's not critically endangered.
Red panda, shout out.
That's the lady at the games, right? That does the spins.
Oh,
the
yeah,
plates.
the bowls.
That's a red panda, right?
Yeah. She is endangered.
Keep her safe.
Somebody find her.
All right. Boy, this sucks to look at. Hey, whale shark.
Hey, it's a good start.
Get rid of them. Back with you with Greg Hudson and Danny Beal when we return after this.
Cold weather is here, and some families in our area need help to stay warm. Greenville Utilities' Neighbor to Neighbor program provides help for those who need temporary assistance with their heating costs. You can make a difference. Your tax-deductible donation can be added to your GUC bill each month, or you can make a one-time donation. And GUC matches all donations up to $20,000 each year. Consider helping a neighbor stay warm this winter with GUC's Neighbor to Neighbor program. For more information, call 752-7166 or visit GUC.com.
The Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of the Pirates in the NC. Open at noon 7 days a week with live music. Come enjoy sports trivia with me, Clip Rock, every Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday, it's live local acoustic night, along with line dancing from 7 to 9 on Wednesday. Thursday, there's a brand new lineup with Singo starting at 8, followed by karaoke with DJ Dog. Ladies and free both Friday and Saturday nights with the best local bands in the area. Finish the weekend with free games and DJ Kid Scene.
Y'all come get bugged up.
Ron Ayers Motorsports invites you to an unforgettable bike night and stunt show on March 20th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Get ready for an action-packed evening with jaw-dropping stunts, incredible bikes, and the chance to meet fellow riders. Hungry? Anita's food truck will be on site with delicious eats, and cold beer will be available for purchase. Since 1975, Ron Ayers has been your go-to for top-tier motorcycles, ATVs, side-by-sides, power equipment, and more. It's all happening at Ron Ayers Motorsports, your home for everything motorsports for 50 years and counting. Ron Ayers Motorsports, Highway 11 north of the airport in Greenville.
Looking for the best craft beers, wine, and mead in Greenville? Visit Tub Thumpers Beverage House at 623 Red Banks Road. They're your one-stop shop for a unique selection of local brews, fine wines, and handcrafted meads. They also have your favorite domestic beers at great prices. Whether you're stocking up for a special occasion or just exploring new flavors, they've got something for every taste. With expert advice and great prices, Tub Thumpers is the place to find the perfect drink for any occasion. Stop by Tub Thumpers Beverage House today, where your next favorite drink is waiting.
North Carolina State Parks invites you to enjoy camping your way. With the weather changing, booking your own cabin is the perfect solution for your camping getaway. Reserve campsites or cabins today at Jones Lake, Goose Creek, and Cliffs of the Neuse. Whether you enjoy traditional camping or air-conditioned cabins that can be rented with Wi-Fi, your next adventure can include hiking, beautiful scenery, and sunsets by the campfire. For information on booking a cabin, visit ncparks.gov.
Planning a special event, whether it's a baby shower, bridal luncheon, birthday party, or even a tailgate at Clark LeClaire Stadium, Chicken Salad Chick has you covered. Their fan favorite mini croissant platters is just one of many options to choose from, perfect for any occasion. With a variety of chicken salad flavors, there's something for everyone to enjoy. Let us do the work while you enjoy the event. Delicious, fresh, and served with a smile. Chicken Salad Chick Catering. Make every event memorable. Visit chickensaladchick.com to place your catering order. Just remember, you pick it up and we'll have it ready to go. Chicken Salad Chick, where every event is a little bit tastier.
Hi Pirates, this is Holton Ahlers. As I enter in a new season of life, it is still important to have a great team behind me. Whether you're going away to school for the first time, getting married, starting a family, or planning for your golden years, the choices can seem overwhelming and confusing. Let the team at Buck Insurance Agency make it easy as you enter into your next season. They have been helping people just like us for over 30 years. Give the Buck Insurance Agency a call today at 877-357-1966. Go Pirates.
The convenience of Pitt Greenville Airport is waiting just outside your front door. Service is back, so you're connected to destinations worldwide through flights from American Airlines. Plan your next trip. Book your flights today at flypgv.com or aa.com.
Good news, business travelers. PGV and American Airlines has added a new early morning flight available now. Book today at aa.com and be on time for that connection in Charlotte. Fast, convenient, and close to home, PGV has American flights perfect for your next trip. PGV, where the Pirates fly.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 at 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. The technicians at New Blue stand ready to face any challenge that time or the elements may throw at your home. Your home deserves the best, and New Blue is ready to help with any electrical, plumbing, and HVAC needs. New Blue also now specializes in crawl space moisture control and encapsulations, along with septic system repairs and installations. Contact them today at callnewblue.com. New Blue Service Group, redefining service excellence. And chronic joint pain hovers, you never know when it's going to rear its ugly head. And that goes for David Garrard too. This is why the medical professionals at QC Kinetics take their job so seriously. When they treat patients like David Garrard, they are delivering long-term relief, treatments without surgery or downtime. Call QC Kinetics for your free consultation today. 252-765-PAIN. That's 252-765-PAIN. Now back into PRL. Here's Clip.
All right. Back with you, Pirate Radio Live on a Thursday. We got Will, a.k.a. Billy Flows, a.k.a.
Bill F.
Bill F. Grayson's here. Shirley Rhodes waiting for the doc. Logan here joining us, and J-Bone. Salesman had to get out of here. It's 5 o'clock, and his work day is done.
Hard work day for Chandler.
Yeah.
Much respect.
Ton of respect.
The ultimate respect.
An egregious amount of respect.
Tremendous amount of respect.
I need the whole thing.
Great respect. So much respect. Great amount of respect for just them. Ton of respect. Incredible respect. Tremendous amount of respect. And just the ultimate respect.
Will Mike Schwartz have a new respect on Sunday?
We could hear something Saturday morning.
That's right. You'll be getting some audio from Coach Schwartz coming up Saturday ahead of East Carolina and Charlotte. Hoping to see DB in Minges. I know he'll be at Clark LeClaire coming up this weekend.
Did you see the graphic they put up for senior night? ECU basketball?
No.
It's a good one.
All right, am I in it?
No, you are not. It's a shot of the court with C.J. Walker, R.J. Felton, Cam Hayes banners.
All right, let me take a look. Oh, yeah, I like that. Looks good. Especially, RJ, man.
Yeah.
What a career and just sticking around.
Yeah.
He is
Hard not to like the guy.
a pirate for life, and the way he hustles and everything. Looking forward to seeing him, although there's 2 more games.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about doing senior day this game. But you know what? It's not my call.
No.
Because it feels like it's the end.
Yeah. And then, we got next Thursday.
There's another game. Yeah. But anyway. All right. DB, Danny Beal, talked to him earlier today inside of Studio C. Recapped East Carolina's baseball victory. Talked about this weekend and more. Here is that conversation.
Joining us today on Pirate Radio Live, former East Carolina pitcher Danny Beal, host of the Danny Beal Show. DB, how you doing, man?
What's going on, fellas? How are we?
We're doing good. The sun's shining brighter after a Pirate victory, and a decisive one at that. It was, I don't know if the team necessarily needed it. You can tell me more than I know, but I think some fans needed it. They needed to see ECU win. Everybody can relax a little bit, but how about from the player standpoint? Do these guys need it for confidence, or is it a confident group even when you lose a few?
No, that was a pumping for sure. That was a little bit of a bludgeoning for sure. I don't know. I feel like from different people's perspectives, it's different. Obviously, the fans needed it, wanted it. I mean, after coming off 3 games against Carolina where you lose, it's a little tough. But I feel like the players, I didn't really think it bothered them. I think it was business as usual, like another game. Hey, we need to go out and do what we do, and especially going into a big weekend where we're honoring LeClaire's and doing all that stuff with the LeClaire Classic. I think it was important to get some confidence going into it.
Yeah, we'll talk about the LeClaire Classic coming up this weekend. Always a fun and special weekend, but new stars being born here. Austin Irby dropped one yesterday. That was good to see. I came in today. Shirley Rhodes said she has a new favorite ECU baseball player, Ethan Young, and we love a good potty mouth around here. And
that was awesome.
Dropped a couple of curses in his post game.
Beautiful. Way to set the tone.
Yeah, really. But it's going to be fun all year watching these guys grow up, and even the returner. Good to see Colby Wallace have some success yesterday. He's gotten off to a rough start, so good to see the guys put it all together.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think Ethan is a big thing just because of how touted he is. I mean, he gets – normally you can see it. The first game of the year, he was the first guy out of the bullpen. That's normally your guy no matter what the situation is. And he's pitched in big situations. He obviously went and threw really well against Carolina, and then yesterday he was lights out. And it's not a lot of celebrating, not a lot of like the Norbies of the world where he's freaking out coming off the mound. It's business as usual where he gets a punch out. That's what's supposed to happen. And you heard him yesterday in his post game. JC sent it to me, and I was like, nice first one to get under your belt, just ripping it a couple times, but that was pretty funny. But no, he was great. Dixon with the ball that he hit to Pirate Radio Studios, that was big.
Man.
Colby getting some knocks. John Collins absolutely smoking that guy. That was crazy. But no, everybody played well. I think Walker's RBI in the first was a big tone setter to get. I think a big thing that's been kind of depleted is playing ahead. We got ahead on Monday against Carolina and then immediately gave it away. And I think shutdown innings has been very big since I've been here, and obviously carrying it on with these pitchers. But playing from ahead is a big thing, especially going into this weekend where you're facing 3 different opponents.
You said something there. Chris Holba had a scary situation, I think in Houston years ago, where he got hit by a pitch and then missed some time, came back wearing a cage, I guess.
It's like what Hoover wore after he got smoked by
his
knee.
Did you get hit by a ball? Have you been – it's had to happen once in your career, right?
Not a line drive.
Yeah.
I've got a
Ground
chopper
ball.
hit back, like a missile hit back at me where I had to get out of the way of it. The only one I've ever really seen in person, I was a freshman and we were playing Norfolk State in the regional, and Wiz had one hit back at him where if you watch the replay, it hit his hair and his hair flopped up on the line drive. But that's the only one I've ever seen in person when I was on the team.
Yeah, scary situation. Do they coach like what to do as far as if a ground ball is this far away from you, don't get it because the guy behind you will, or is it like all instinct? What do they tell you?
It's tough because I've learned as you get older, you learn just get out of the way. Like
No matter what.
There's some other times where if it's like make the play, make it. But if it's hard, and Coach Palumbo always does a great job of positioning guys. Like I feel like every single time I let a ball go through, I'm like, crap, that's a base hit, and there's a guy standing right where it is. But no, more often than not, if it's hit hard, I'm just getting out of the way. I'm not going to try to be a hero and make the play. It's what the fielders are for.
On that note, anti-shifters will point out every time a weak ground ball goes through on the shift. Do you just chalk that up to the game, or do you like shake your head saying that should have been an out?
No, I mean, I'd be lying if there weren't times where I'm like, if we're playing normal defense, that's an out. But baseball's a game of averages, and I'm going to go with Coach Palumbo because he's super, super intelligent with all the stuff revolving defensively, obviously small ball offense too as well. And I will take Coach Palumbo on my team positioning guys every single day of the week because he's so good at it.
DB, Danny Beal joining us. Big weekend coming up, the Keith LeClaire Classic. The guys will be donning the 23 jerseys and hats. And Danny, how about that day for you? And how did it get more special as you got older, like during your career, learn more about Keith LeClaire, learn more about his connection with Coach Godwin and everything?
No, it is special. I mean, I remember the year before I got here was when we got the new jerseys, and I'm like, well, first and foremost, I want to wear those. Those are sick. But you learn more and more about the situation, and obviously the stuff we do with, reading Coaching Third, Mission Week, all the stuff and principles that Coach Kaplan teaches us that he got from Coach Claire is very important. But that weekend is just so special because the crowds are more into it. The teams, like a couple years ago when we had Michigan come with Eric Bakich and Nick Schnabel, that was very cool. But I think it's just the aura around with Lynn and Audrey being there. It is one of those things where everybody is on a heightened level of awareness of, all right, we need to go out and play the way that Coach LeClaire would want us to play, which is hard and show toughness and all the stuff that his team showed when he was coaching here.
Would you rather play a traditional series, or do you like playing 3 different teams, 3 different days?
I think it's great because it's like a regional. I mean, whether the teams are of the caliber or not, I think every single time that we played it in the years past, it was like, you got Ole Miss coming, Michigan, Indiana State was really tough a couple years ago on a Friday.
They're back this year.
Yeah, they are. They're on Saturday. They lost their head coach to South Florida, but they're still a really good program, and I think it's good experience. Like that's why we play these kinds of games early in the year, whether it's the Carolinas or the States in the midweek or series like this, where it's simulating what it's like to host a regional. I mean, you have 3 teams practicing today at the field to get ready for the weekend. Teams in your dugout. You get to go watch the games early if the coaches let you, and it's a really, really cool experience that not many other teams in the country get to experience. Like you have the tournaments that play at like the Rangers Stadium, and you got these guys going, but it's home atmosphere. Fans get to come experience what Greenville's like, and I think it's a really cool experience.
Do weekly check-ins with you, get your scouting expertise. What do you think about the rotation so far, specifically Sean Jenkins through 2 starts?
Sean's been great. I mean, it was tough for him to start the way he did, obviously, with, 40 pitches, but I was so immensely proud of him for how he settled in. And we've talked about it till we're blue in the face with how mature he is and how well-versed he is in baseball at only 17 years old. But, dude, he is going to be special with how well he was able to corral himself and get back in the dugout and kind of gather himself after. They said it in the postgame, he was very juiced up, and he didn't know how it was going to go, especially with a guy first outing like that on the road. But now you know how to get, control your emotions at pregame, especially in your first inning. But it's only going to tick up from here, and Norby's been great, and even Zayak was good on Sunday, even though he didn't go very far. But the bullpen's been spectacular, and it's only going to get better when they get healthier. And hey, like Coach Kaplan said, after pretty much every postgame, the Pirates' better days are ahead of them. So
yeah. Danny Beal joining us, had Coach O, Dr. Gary Overton, in that seat last week. And I asked him and then immediately knew the answer right after I asked him. I asked, had he ever been to spring training? And he can because he coached and then his time here as an announcer and everything. But I'd love to see Coach O get down there, just being the baseball guy he is. You want to be pitching in spring training, obviously. But is that something, have you ever been as a fan or anything?
I really want to.
Yeah.
I feel like it would be such a cool experience. Like the weather's perfect. The games start at 1. I feel like it'd be so cool to just, even because they're all right next to each other. Like it's all South Florida, and then it's all I guess where's Phoenix? West Arizona, whatever.
I don't know the
Phoenix is.
geography, yeah.
But it's all right there where all the facilities are. So it'd be a really cool experience for sure.
Don't they have like a little monster or something, or like a replica Red Sox stadium?
Yeah, it's like the JetBlue Monster or something like that. It's called JetBlue Park. But AK and I were talking earlier about how well all the pitchers have done. Like Gavin threw yesterday, went 2 innings, no hits, no runs, 3 Ks. Shank threw the other day, got a punch out of Gino Groover, who played at State. Spivey threw really well. Zach's been throwing well, obviously. Trey threw, not televised, but live ABs to some guys that I talked to him about that he was doing really well. So Pirates are trending upwards for sure.
That's really cool to see those guys pitching with the big league squads.
JC was talking about he was, I guess, I don't know the term, but he's on the bench, and if somebody gets hurt, he can go in and play because it's spring training, and he gets game checks for it. So he literally was like, because I don't know, this was really weird. He caught a first pitch at a Marlins spring training game from Mike Schmidt yesterday.
That's a dream.
And I asked him, I was like, what the hell is Mike Schmidt doing at a Marlins spring training game? And he's got some foundation or whatever. But I was like, that's really cool. And he's like, yeah, I just chopped it up with Norby for like the entire game and just sat there, watched baseball, got a game check, and left. And I was like, so you're living the life, basically.
My buddy's mom dated Mike Schmidt back in the day.
Is that right?
Yeah.
There you go.
That's all I got.
That's a fun fact.
That is a fun fact. Back in Ohio. Let's see, DB. Pirates back home basketball on Sunday. I'll ask again. Are you going to this one?
I have to move out of my apartment this weekend. So I might, if I have the time, I will. Because Pirates play at 1 or 2, I believe. I think it's a little later just because there's
12 basketball, and then
I think it might be 3 maybe.
Baseball. What'd you say, Jay? 3:30-ish. Yeah, depending on what happens before.
Charlotte, right?
Basketball, Charlotte.
Yeah.
Going for the sweep.
Yeah, we need to get our revenge back for Biff.
Well, what is your life situation? Where are you going? What are you doing?
I am going home for a little bit. I'll be back here during the week just because I'm doing physical therapy stuff at Young's, but still commuting back and forth to Charlotte every once in a while, once a week, and still trying to throw. And here in the next, I guess, few weeks, we'll have kind of a decision and an announcement on what the situation is through the middle of March, and we'll keep you guys posted. And maybe I'll Holton it, and you guys can break the news.
Yeah. The decision.
The decision, yeah.
The DB decision.
The decision.
Where are you taking your talents?
Yeah. To the couch or to a baseball field somewhere, who knows?
Good stuff. Daddy Beal joining us here. DB, man, I watched, and I'm getting more and more into it. I'm watching more and more college basketball. Up to this point, I kind of just know the teams. Now I'm starting to know the players. Now I can't remember it. Owe, what's the guy's name at Kentucky?
Oh,
that went I know who you're talking
about. I don't know how
scored
to say
like 21 of their last 23 points last night. Yeah. It was amazing down the stretch as they knocked off Oklahoma.
Did you see Michigan State?
Yeah.
That was wild.
I had Maryland.
Yeah, I was about to say, my reaction doesn't sound good.
And I had Oklahoma. So it was a rough ending to a couple of games.
Cannot wait for March, man. It's going to be awesome.
I know. I don't know. So I went over the teams I have futures on, and then there's a bunch of them. Mainly Houston's kind of my big one. But
yeah, I like
who are you eyeballing right now as far as teams to back in March?
The Dukies, I think. I mean, I don't know. I've John Fana, who's popular-ish, I guess, in the basketball world. I did a podcast the other day that I listened to, and he gave a rundown to everybody. And he was asked the question, it was like, do you think Duke is fake because of the competition they played? Because ACC sucks. Like, they're terrible this year. When Clemson's the second-best team, that it's a problem. But he's
offense.
He's like, no. I mean, you got Conconapple, you got the big guys, you got Cooper. Like, they're talented. It doesn't take away from. I mean, they beat Miami by like 40 points. They beat Illinois Illinois is sick and out of shape, and they have some injuries, but they still beat them by 30 at a neutral site. Like, they're a good squad. They're going to be a 1 seed. I do like Houston though. I only like Houston because I like their coach.
I love Kelvin Sampson.
I think Sampson's great. I don't know, man. It's.
You hear the words culture and all that stuff. There's certainly one in the program you played in here with ECU baseball, but there is a Kelvin Sampson Houston culture that no matter who they have, they're going to guard and
they're going to
smother
play
you
so hard.
Yeah.
You know who I do like? The Johnnies.
What a story,
dude! Awesome. I
got him in the top 10.
Johnnies. Oh my God, Vert Patino's awesome. There was a clip the other day, in the locker room of him just tearing them apart, and I was like, been there. First and foremost, been there.
Can relate.
Yeah, but it's like that's how basketball and that's how sports is meant to be coached. Like hard, tough, by a guy who has been there and done that. And it was funny. Fan was like, you can't take away the Russ Smith and Peyton Siva championship, but Pitino's trying to get back. And it would be a really cool story to see him back in San Antonio this year for the Final Four.
No doubt. DB, good stuff, man. Thank you for joining us. Keep us up to date on your comings and goings.
Of course, guys. I'll be in touch. And we'll
there is Danny Beal joining us on Pirate Radio Live on a Thursday. We'll take a break. Come back. Got another interview for you. Coach Hud, Greg Hudson. He spoke at a coaches clinic last week. We'll recap that. Talk a little football, life, and more with Greg Hudson when we return. Pirate Radio Live on a Thursday after this.
Where do you find the best selection of pre-owned vehicles in Eastern North Carolina? It's DriveHereNow.com. DriveHereNow.com is a combination of 4 dealerships in Eastern North Carolina with a fully stocked inventory of over 200 SUVs, trucks, and cars. If you're looking to upgrade your vehicle or purchase for a new driver in the house, get shopping today at DriveHereNow.com. DriveHereNow.com, supporting the Pirates for over 47 years.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Dixon Williams, and the best place to go for custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items is University Sportswear. University Sportswear hit a home run for me when I needed my custom shirts. From start to finish, University Sportswear provided superior customer service and a quality product that cannot be beat. If your business, organization, or event needs t-shirts or promotional help, then you need University Sportswear. Visit universitysportswearenc.com for contact information. Go Pirates.
Are you ready for some outdoor fun? Big Rock Power Sports and Marine is your complete source for recreation and marine sales and service. With a full selection of ATVs, side-by-sides, motorcycles, slingshots, watercraft, pontoons, and boats, Big Rock Power Sports and Marine is sure to have what you're looking for in everyday adventure. With 5 locations in North Carolina, Rocky Mount, Lake Gaston, New Bern, Elizabeth City, and of course, Greenville. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram or online at BigRockPowersports.com. Big Rock Power Sports and Marine. Choose your adventure.
Tired of the same old gym routine? Rebel Fitness is here to change the game. Whether you're throwing punches, kicking it in kickboxing, or mastering MMA, we bring the heat with specialized group classes that make fitness feel like a fight you actually want to win. At Rebel Fitness, we're not just about lifting weights, we're about lifting spirits. Join a community of badasses who are rebelling against the norm and crushing their fitness goals. Sweat, lift, move, fuel, fight for a healthier, happier you. Rebel Fitness, where fitness meets fun. Join the movement today. Visit us at 3700 Charles Boulevard or visit rebelfitnessnc.com.
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
It's a new year, and we're excited to announce that Integrity Home Mortgage has a new office location in Greenville at 1420 Arlington Boulevard. This is Talbot Green at Integrity Home Mortgage. We offer a wide variety of loan programs to help get you pre-approved. Our team of Talbot Green, Braxton Green, and Joanne Weir has over 50 years of experience and is committed to providing you with superior customer service you deserve.
To get started, call me, Joanne Weir, at 531-1148.
Joanne Weir in MLS 75974. For informational purposes only, Integrity Home Mortgage Corporation is an equal housing lender in MLS 208516.
Washington's favorite place to eat and where all the locals go is Down on Main Street. Have you heard? Down on Main Street is now open 7 days a week. Stop by today for lunch specials for only $8.99 with delicious features like chicken pastry, spaghetti, meatloaf, hamburger steak, and everyone's favorite, the fried shrimp plate. After work, Down on Main Street is the perfect spot for dinner and drinks. Down on Main Street in historic downtown Washington. Go Pirates!
I'm Donald Stocks, owner of PIP Marketing Signs Print. We are your one-stop shop for just about anything printed. If we're not your go-to printer, please give us a call at 355-1636. We have over 80 5-star Google reviews and want you to be our next more than satisfied and well-pleased customer. Check us out at growatpip.com or stop in to see us at 3185 Mosley Drive in Greenville. PIP, where business goes to grow.
What's going on, y'all? This is your man, Petey Pablo, and right now you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the pirate nation. Raise up!
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Good news, business travelers. PGV and American Airlines has added a new early morning flight available now. Book today at AA.com and be on time for that connection in Charlotte. PGV, where the pirates fly. Do you want to get rid of wrinkles, tighten and lift your skin, smooth your skin texture, erase veins and brown spots, get rid of unwanted hair and under-eye fat pads? Are you interested in Botox or filler? Contact the licensed professionals at Beauty Bar MediSpa for a free consultation and ask about their newest technologies and treatments. Beauty Bar MediSpa on Red Banks Road, Greenville. Enjoy your visit. Love your transformation. Now back into PRL. Here's Clip.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live. We'll take a look at the Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard, see what college basketball games are on the way tonight, a little later on. But right now, we'll hear from former East Carolina defensive coordinator Greg Hudson. Talked to Coach Hud earlier today about a number of topics. Let's hear that interview right now.
All right, joining us today on Pirate Radio Live, former East Carolina defensive coordinator Greg Hudson. Coach Hud, how you doing, sir?
Hey, doing good, man. Good to see you.
I've been
glad
asking,
I'm not there because I'm in Florida with my mom.
I was about to say you are in the Sunshine State, and I know you're a baseball guy.
Oh yeah.
Have you done spring training before?
Is this sad? No.
Wow.
And I was texting with Murph, the Brewers. He's like, get your ass out of here. And so I really need to do that. And that'd be really cool. Especially I'd love to see the Arizona experience because it's really turned into quite a league.
The Cactus League. I don't know the geography. How far are you away where you are in Florida from where all the spring training stuff is?
The Twins and the Sox are right here in Fort Myers.
Okay.
Right by the airport where I just flew in. Yeah, they're
Good
right
deal.
down the road. But it's spring breakers and tons of people. Of course, February here, besides the regular snowbirds, it's Canada's sort of spring break time, and they're probably boycotting a little bit to come down to the U.S. right now.
Maybe so, yeah. They got us in that dang. Did you watch hockey last week, Coach?
Yeah, I watched it. Yeah,
that was cool, right? I mean,
I think it's a great event.
Yeah.
Other way to make some cash,
no doubt. Coach Greg Hudson joining us. You spoke last week at a coaches clinic, and I might have mentioned this last week, but I think about John Gruden, and I saw a clip where he's like, I just like to be around guys that like football, man. So did you get that feeling the other night around all those coaches?
Right? Yeah, it was, hearing the same buzzwords and lingo, and then I went and heard the offensive coordinator from Campbell talk. He was great. Just in the nuances and the way guys act, and there's nobody goes by their first name. Everybody there was coach, so you got to know who you're talking to. But the guys from ECU were over there, well represented, and it was good. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed being up there and talking about leadership and football and what I've learned, and then kept it sort of like the podcast we're going to crank back up with, the sports theme with mental health background, talked about, where I've been able to soul search myself and look back, even though I had a wonderful childhood, an amazing high school experience. Even still, when you're digging things out, you wouldn't believe the amount of things that from your past that are in there that that fester, and you got to get them out. So I made that message clear to the coaches, like, listen, there's a kid right now that's on your team that you're coaching and you're talking to every day that's hurting, and to get to them.
Somewhat on a similar note, kind of the question of the week, it started with Justin Hardy, because Donnie Kirkpatrick, I reached out to him and said, hey, Coach, you got a memory or a question I can ask Justin Hardy? And he said, yeah, ask him about when he lost his credit card before a Thursday night ESPN game, and he was all freaking out, but still had a great game, got it taken care of, and talking about distractions and you guys not being robots and being, real life humans. And we don't see that when we're watching it all on the field. So I'm sure you've got stories about that, things going on, but you, as a player and a coach, you have to sit it aside at least for 3.5, 4 hours, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I've sat with guys in my office in tears because the scholarship check they were getting pressure back home to send half of it home.
Man,
and you're getting ready to play a big game, and it's a starter. Then you deal with it. You love them up and give them some poker chips and tell them to go cash them at the casino, and everything will be fine.
Paying it forward. That's good.
Hey, wait, look. My new shirt.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah. The boss told me to wear it.
I was wondering why you're in such a good mood. We gave you some new swag.
Yeah, I got gear. I got some swag. All I do is come there and give stuff out. I finally got, something giving back.
That is true. I appreciate that Notre Dame pullover, Coach. Looks
yeah.
Good. Coach, we'll have Bruce Bivens on our show tomorrow, former ECU linebacker. In fact, just 3 years ago.
Right.
And now he is the director of player personnel. So how long did it take you, because you got right into coaching? I think you went into coaching baseball, right?
I was coaching both at Division III level first.
Yeah.
That's my first job.
The player mentality, maybe it never leaves you, but like going into coaching and like the player development role he's in, how long does it take you to kind of get into a new mindset and leave the player's mindset? Or does it ever leave you as a coach?
No, it leaves you probably about 28. You look at when all the guys stop playing that are your age.
Right.
And stuff like that. And then really, in my opinion, it comes down to, where's your maturity level in the position that you hold, and your professionalism and your responsibility to study and learn and get better and create a better environment for those players. I mean, that's your job, and you really need to direct all your energies outwardly to the players and not inwardly to yourself and thinking that you can still, run a route or tackle somebody. Because, even with 3 years off, go out there and try to tackle somebody one time. That'll change your mind. Still one time. But no, it's especially in player personnel, you're looking at so much film and evaluating, and I don't know what the complete role is of, whether it's internally development with the current team, but even then you're in a critical role because to call it what it is, ECU is, you don't get the finished product there all the time. You get a lot of talent, but you have a lot of work to do and really in a short period of time nowadays. So those roles are really critical and important. And, you can't be average at that job. You got to be really, really freaking good. And if you're not, you gotta figure out why. And it's always good to know what you don't know and go figure it out.
Hud, you got into it so young, and Scotty Robinson told us about Hud the Stud, and we've seen your hair and everything. Like, did you buddy with the guys and then realize, all right, I can't do that? You didn't do it even at the beginning?
No, because I knew. Well, I was given advice when I took that job. Coach Holtz and Skip specifically when I had graduated, and when I was with Murph, with baseball, that was what I was doing first. I coached a wooden bat summer league team right after graduation. I was in Muncie, Indiana, coaching Quentin McCracken was my center fielder.
Oh, wow. Okay. I remember that name. Yeah.
Heck yeah. And so they said, listen, you got to go away for 2 years to create the separation. One, especially if you come back to your school, and the guy you just mentioned is back at his school. So you need that 3 years of separation because of the guys that still might be on the team. I had some guys when I GA'd that were just freshmen, but that was far enough removed. And but then my job at Redlands, I had 2 guys I coached. They were older than me.
I like that advice of going away. And when I asked that question, I didn't think about the mentors and kind of the legends you had that were kind
Oh
of
my
working.
God.
Yeah. So
I mean, I got thrown into, my first apprenticeship was with Murph, and now he's, manager of the year. But if you YouTube and see, I don't know if you saw him talk about Bob Euchre to the team in the locker room. I don't know if you saw that clip. That's Murph right there. If you pull that up, you'll get an idea of what he's like. And I've tried to be myself, but emulate him in a lot of things. And he had a crazy knack for finding ways to get. He had a lot of like Joe Moore in him. You were going to live up to his standard for you, and it was going to be higher than the one you had for yourself. And then he was going to push you to get there or exceed that. And it's a lot of work. And even now, more with as much as guys are transferring, the relationship building you really got to be an expert at it. And I think guys probably fall into the trap a little bit because these guys are so new and you're always in a pleasing mode, and trying to keep them around and keep them happy. That's. I know the guys that are winning, and they're not like that.
We just talked to Danny Beal. Did you see the clip going around from Patino recently, where
Not
he's
taking high school guys?
Well, no, he's talking to his current guys, talking about.
Oh yeah, in the locker room.
Where's your toughness? Yeah.
Where's your tough? Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah.
And I guess they responded to that because they're a damn top 10 in the country. So
don't be soft. It's tough. Sports are hard, man. It's it's not a walk around. It's not UCLA certainly seems like they've played a lot better since Cronin absolutely lambasted and blew everybody up in the organization. I mean, if Kareem had walked in the building, he probably would have dogged him. But they went on like a 10-game run or something like that. Best thing you can do is tell them the truth. Tell players, student athletes the truth, and don't be worried that they might not want to hear it, or you might be making them upset, because then all you're doing is cheating the system.
Do you know Mick Cronin personally?
Oh yeah, we were young in Cincinnati. I knew his dad. His dad is a big time major league scout, and he would be at a lot of my games. And I've known Mick since he was in high school. Yeah, he's from a rival high school in our league with Moeller, and he went to LaSalle on the west side of town. Yeah,
I could see like bullies picking on him because he was small, but Mick like still winning the fight or something. He's like an angry little dude.
He'd like chew your ear off.
I'm not messing with him. I can tell you
bite
that.
Your ankle, and he bite you in the ankle, and you bleed to death. Yeah.
Hud, you mentioned Bob Euchre. Got me thinking sports movies, Major League, my all-time favorite. But
yeah,
Gene Hackman passing away, and kind of still a developing story. We don't know exactly what happened. I don't know, but where does Hoosiers rank as far as?
I loved Hoosiers, and the producer and the writer who redid the script and everything for Hoosiers, when they did the stuff for Rudy, when they did the premiere of Rudy, the one producer even said to the guy, "Find me another Hoosiers so we can do another project together." And they came in as Coach Holtz's guest after the film was done and before it had been released, and they were with us our second week of the season when we went up to play Michigan State. And I'm a GA. I'm on bus 3. Well, they were on bus 3, and I got to sit right in front of them, and I'm turned around the whole time just asking them about. I wasn't asking them about Rudy. I knew Rudy. I wanted to know about the mystique and everything about Hoosiers and the way they approached it and embraced it. And, that's a fantastic story.
Very cool. Greg Hudson joining us. Hud always puts an interesting name that only we can see when we're talking to him on video. Last week it was Hugh. I can't remember Hugh's last name, but
Janus.
Mr. Janus. That's right.
Hugh Janus.
Wally Pipp today.
Oh.
Have you been replaced, Hud? Why are you Wally Pipp?
No, but you ask anybody that was a Pirate player on defense, don't get Wally Pipped.
So they know that name because.
Oh, yeah. Quentin would yell it out when guys would come out in a red jersey or be in the training room. Quentin would walk around. Wally Pipp's in town.
That's awesome.
There's always an education of sports history going around.
I like that. That's good stuff. All right, Hud. When you coming back here to Greenville?
None of your business.
All right, fair enough.
No, I'll be back Monday. Back to work. I'm working now. I got a Zoom coming up here at another one for work at 2:30. So, hey, every day's a Monday, man. Every day's still a Monday, like ball. For some reason, people in business they don't like to work after 3:00 on Thursdays and afternoon on Friday. Man, the phone just rings.
I like the every day is Monday, Greg Hudson shirt.
Every day's a Monday, man.
Let's get that going.
Fortune's in the follow-up. That's the only thing I remember from Notre Dame Business School.
All right, Hud, you got 2 words. 2 words for me. What would those 2 words be?
Be nice.
Whew, I'm glad you said those 2 and not the other ones. All right, Hud. See you, buddy.
There it is. Greg Hudson joining us today on Pirate Radio Live. We'll take a break, come back, look at the Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard, and see what's going on tonight in college basketball and the world of sports. We're back with you on Pirate Radio Live after these words.
Craving a delicious burger and a great deal? Then head on over to Bad Daddy's Burger Bar in Greenville. Every Monday, shake things up with $5 hand-shaking cocktails. On Rough Draft Tuesday, enjoy Talls for Smalls, where bigger drinks are the same price as the smalls. It's Whiny Wednesday with $3 pours of barefoot wine. Then on Salty Thursdays, sip on a $4 house margarita. And don't miss Bloody Sunday. Enjoy brunch and $5 house Bloody Marys.
And this just in at Bad Daddy's, mention Pirate Radio for 15% off your meal.
Bad Daddy's Burger Bar. Great food, amazing deals, and a whole lot of flavor.
If you're in the market for a swimming pool and you're located from the capital to the coast, Elite Pools can make it happen for you. They are the Carolina's premier fiberglass and concrete pool builder and renovation contractor. Every pool is built with the highest quality products and on schedule. Visit the Elite Pool showroom located across from Agri Supply in Greenville with fiberglass pools on site and a design center to simplify all of your pool selections. They also have a full service department with pool supplies and they provide expert water analysis. Call Elite Pools today at 689-6557 or visit elitepoolsnc.com. For pools, think Elite Pools.
At a theme park, you might have to choose between a great deal or the best experience.
Wow, total access is expensive.
But with U.S. Cellular Prepaid, getting a great deal doesn't mean sacrificing a great experience. U.S. Cellular has no hidden fees or gimmicks, and now you can get a Samsung Galaxy A16 5G for free. U.S. Cellular Prepaid. Terms apply. See uscellular.com for details.
This is Brandon Tate, owner and operator of Atlantic Wireless, an authorized agent for U.S. Cellular since 1997. Visit AtlanticWireless.com to find the store near you. We go beyond the call.
Beauty Bar Medi Spa invites you to experience the magic of self-care with treatments that enhance your natural beauty. From Botox to fillers, skincare, and more, this is your time to be celebrated. For the month of February, we are featuring our Skin Better Alpha Rit 30 treatment with 20% savings, a no-downtime treatment, revealing a more radiant, rejuvenated skin. Your lips, but better? Ever curious about lip filler? This is your sign to jump on our exclusive offer for the month. Visit Beauty Bar Medi Spa at 1021 Red Banks Road, Greenville. Call us or visit beautybarmedispa.com for details. Celebrate you at Beauty Bar Medi Spa.
Hey there, Eastern North Carolina. Jeff Stein at Brown & Wood. The Brown & Wood service specials include a tire price match guarantee, a $199 AC Delco front brake pad installation special. We also have a brake rotor rebate of $40. And a synthetic oil change on most vehicles for $89.95. Don't forget, free pickup and drop-off at Brown & Wood. 89 years in business, 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal, to make sure you leave a happy customer.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Parker Bird with some exciting news about Shimmer Boutique. The new website is live and all orders over $100 will receive free shipping. Go to shimmerboutiqueonline.com and get shopping today. Shimmer is the boutique for everyone and carries all the top brands from Kendra Scott, Yeti, Local Boy, Pimp Shrimp, Simply Southern, and more. Shimmer in Greenville, Winterville, Jacksonville, and shimmerboutiqueonline.com. Go Pirates.
Chico's Mexican Restaurant is where the fiesta never ends. Grab your amigos and head to Chico's every Wednesday for shrimp tacos for only $9.99. Plus Wednesdays means all Mexican imports for just $2.99. Thursdays, enjoy your favorite beef, chicken, or vegetable fajitas for only $9.99. For Mexican food and fun, it's got to be Chico's Mexican Restaurant in downtown Greenville and online at chicosrestaurant.com. Chico's, where the fiesta never ends.
Cold weather is here, and some families in our area need help to stay warm. Greenville Utilities' Neighbor to Neighbor program provides help for those who need temporary assistance with their heating costs. You can make a difference. Your tax-deductible donation can be added to your GUC bill each month, or you can make a one-time donation. And GUC matches all donations up to $20,000 each year. Consider helping a neighbor stay warm this winter with GUC's Neighbor to Neighbor program. For more information, call 752-7166 or visit GUC.com.
This is Dale Murphy, two-time National League MVP and number 3 with the Atlanta Braves. And you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. It's a new year at Fifth Street Hardware with lots of new exciting additions. Hardware serves lunch and dinner daily, now featuring 9 new menu items: Buffalo Loaded Chips, North Carolina Cowboy, and more. And don't forget about Sunday Brunch. Hardware has a weekly lineup starting Tuesday with Singo, Wednesday Trivia with DJ Captain Morgan, and live music on Fridays. Also brand new is the Repair Shop Hardware Game Room, which has dart lanes, pool tables, skee ball, and a projection screen. And now we'll head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
All right. We're just in here talking about movies that have time loops.
Film.
And how much we love them.
They're great.
Such as
Groundhog Day.
Yes.
The Great Groundhog Day.
Palm Springs is a newer comedy version of that.
Yeah, Andy Samberg and the lady from The Penguin.
Yes, and the lady from the Black Mirror episode. That's really good.
Never got into Black Mirror.
You should. If you like this movie that we were watching the trailer of,
yeah,
you would like.
I'm more of a movie guy than a show guy.
Well, you're in for a treat because Black Mirror are like all movies.
Oh, so it's not like a linear story?
No, they're all different.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh.
And literally, like one of them had Aaron Paul, is that his name?
Yeah, Breaking Bad.
And Josh Hartnett, and it was like the length of a movie. In the newest season that came out. So
check it out.
Yeah, I would watch that. But anyway, we were watching, what is it called? Mickey 17?
Yeah, Mickey 17. Robert Pattinson. Looks good.
Batman. All right, this has been Movie Talk.
Kind of on the same line, Batman, Superman. Rest in peace, Gene Hackman.
Gene Hackman. I guess, are we still getting details on
It's got to be like a gas leak or something.
So him, his wife, and his dog were all found dead.
Yeah. I woke up at like 6 in the morning. Just couldn't sleep, and I saw that on Twitter.
I was a villager, by the way.
So am I.
Yeah. That sucked to see.
Great in The Replacements.
Yeah, I was thinking about that with HUD. I asked him about Rudy, and I was like, didn't he? He was in another football film.
Yeah.
Replacements.
Love it.
Or another sports movie, I should say. Did I say Rudy?
Yeah.
I mean Hoosiers, obviously.
Yes.
You guys know who Gene Hackman is? You know any Gene Hackman movies?
I know of him. I couldn't tell you what he's in, but I've seen him before.
The Conversation, Unforgiven.
As Shirley said, he was Lex Luthor in
Luthor, yeah.
Superman.
Mississippi Burning.
Mississippi Burning. Let's see what else we got here. Enemy of the State with Will Smith.
What is it? Mooseport with Ray Romano.
Welcome to Mooseport.
Yes.
He was in a million movies.
Ants.
What else have I seen? Crimson Tide. The Firm. That's a really good movie.
With TC.
Yep.
Yeah, rest in peace, Gene Hackman, man. Great
95
actor.
years old.
Yeah, it really makes you think if he could go. It could be anybody's time.
Is that Norm Macdonald?
No, it's Kramer. Seinfeld.
Oh, okay. I guess Norm was, I didn't know he was sick.
Yeah, didn't even know he was sick.
Yeah. That's
my favorite line.
The Norm Macdonald line. All right, college hoops tonight on the Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard presented by the Buck. Not a lot of action in the top 25. Michigan hosting Rutgers and St. Mary's at Loyola Marymount. Will, did you say earlier today you're taking Marymount outright?
Yeah, home underdog.
Big underdog.
It just seems like, I don't know. There's not much else going on tonight. I feel like that's going to be the thing we talk about tomorrow.
We're all talking about St. Mary's losing to Loyola Marymount tomorrow.
Not the ECU football schedule being released.
No, we're going to lead.
Or the game that will be going on during the show, baseball. It's got to be Loyola Marymount.
National news tomorrow is that Loyola Marymount is beating St. Mary's.
St. Mary's.
National news. That'll be Good Morning America's first story.
We have the latest on Gene Hackman, but first, Loyola Marymount has defeated St. Mary's.
Some American Athletic Conference basketball action tonight. North Texas at FAU. FAU minus 1.5, and
we're pulling for North Texas.
Yes, and UAB at Wichita State. Wichita State 1.5 point favorite.
Who are we pulling for in that one?
Let's look at. I guess Wichita State. Yeah, because UAB I guess is neck and neck with us in the standings. Maybe.
I think we're 6, Tulane's 5.
All right, not neck and neck.
Wait, who does Wichita State play?
UAB.
Okay, we're not catching UAB. And Wichita State is a half game behind us.
I thought they
were
were
pulling
further,
for UAB.
I thought they were further down the list.
Right, yeah. We need the teams that are at the top of the conference to keep winning and the teams that are on the bubble to lose.
UAB is 3 games ahead of us.
Right.
3.5. Wichita a half game behind us. So
UAB in North Texas tonight is the
parlay action.
Correct. Yeah, that's who we're hoping for. East Carolina currently sitting 6th in the American, where they would be playing in that late night window.
We got a chance to be an 11-win conference team.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good for better than State was last year, and they made the tournament.
They went to the Final Four. Imagine that.
No, I can't imagine that.
I mean,
my dream is just to be mentioned on the selection show.
Yeah.
And to see East Carolina on a line. That is my dream.
What would we be if we won the AAC championship? What do you think we'd be?
13,
14,
12, 12 to 14. Maybe 11.
I think
13 or 14.
Because there are higher mid majors conference champs that I think are gonna.
But when the women did it, they were a 14 seed.
Let's say we're.
What tournament seed were they? Like in what standing?
Were they like 8 or 9?
In the AAC.
The women were they like 8 or 9 when they won?
So, I think so. I know we
thought we were better than that.
We
but
weren't at
maybe
the
not.
top. Like we didn't get a bye or anything.
All right, so let's say we're a 13 or 14. We would play. Here are the teams we could match up with: Kentucky, Arizona.
Arizona, I think we could have a chance at.
Oh my God!
We got to get there first, dude.
I'm just saying, like
Michigan, Texas Tech.
If there's magic, we're not beating Texas Tech.
Purdue, Texas A&M.
Dude, Purdue.
We could get A&M.
Purdue likes to lose early.
They do.
Let's get them. And the Johnnies.
No.
Wisconsin. So those are the projected 3 and 4 seeds right now by Joey Brackets. He's got North Carolina as his first team out.
I think Arkansas gets in over them.
They should.
Woo pig suey. He's got Arkansas. He's got Oklahoma in. They're like 4 and 8 in conference play or something. But it tells you how much they respect the SEC.
They have a guy. I was watching him. It's like Jeremiah Fears. He's excellent.
He can score from anywhere.
Send us to break. Do we beat George Mason?
Yeah. We did beat George Mason.
George
Double
Mason
overtime.
is on his next 4 out.
They might win their conference though and get an outright.
Does it show their record?
Dude, if we'd
22-5 or 23-5.
Wow. If we'd have beaten North Alabama, we might be on the bubble right now. George Mason, good grief, they started 2-2. They were 2-2 after the loss to East Carolina and have lost 3 games since. They went on a major streak.
Dogs.
They had the longest winning streak in the country at one point.
Let's take our final break. We'll come back and wrap it up after this.
We're inside the Pirate Radio studios with our friends from QC Kinetics. Don, who are the people that need these services?
If you have arthritis, partial ligament tears, bulging or herniated discs in your back or neck, golfer's elbow, tennis elbow, and other joint and soft tissue issues, come see us at QC Kinetics and we can get you back in the game of life without surgery, drugs, or downtime.
Don, give us the number.
252-765-PAIN. 252-765-PAIN.
That's QC Kinetics.
East Coast Grading and Utilities is your source for clearing, hauling dirt, and concrete work. East Coast Grading and Utilities handles all sewer and water issues as well.
I'm David Vaughn. Whether putting in a new subdivision or helping you with any and all of your drainage problems, I can get the job done. Call me at 531-7494.
No job is too big or too small. East Coast Grading and Utilities. Friends helping friends. 531-7494 for East Coast Grading and Utilities.
It's a new year at Fish Street Hardware with lots of new exciting additions. Hardware serves lunch and dinner daily, now featuring 9 new menu items: Buffalo Loaded Chips, North Carolina Cowboy, and more. Don't forget about Sunday brunch. Hardware has a weekly lineup starting Tuesday with Singo, Wednesday trivia with DJ Captain Morgan, and live music every Friday night. Also, brand new is the repair shop, Hardware's Game Room, which has dart lanes, pool tables, skee ball, and a projection screen. Come check out all the new at Hardware, and for more information, follow us on social media or check out our website for up-to-date event schedule at fishstreethardware.com.
Hi, this is Christy Conway.
Hi, this is Tracy Ayers.
It's a great time to list your home for sale with ENC Pirate Realty Allen Tate. Buyers are ready now. Many buyers are expecting interest rates to adjust in 2025, and they're getting ready to start their home search ahead of the spring market when competition increases.
Visit our website at encpiraterealty.com to connect with our experienced team of agents. Go Pirates!
There have been many changes in the automotive world. At Phelps Chevrolet, the Phelps boys are here to take care of you. Mike, Daryl, and 4 of Mr. Phelps' grandsons, Wade, West, Allen, and Clay. You see, things at Phelps remain the same. The Phelps team has served Eastern North Carolina for over 50 years. We make your visit easy and fun. We are your neighbors, and that's what neighbors do. Phelps Chevrolet in Greenville. Like Mr. Phelps' great-granddaughter says, come in and get you one.
Find new roads with Chevrolet at PhelpsChevrolet.com.
Hey Pirate Nation, be sure to have the best and comfortable shoes with a stop at Fleet Feet. This is ECU alum Chris Lunyon, owner of Fleet Feet of Greenville, and we provide solutions through one-on-one service to runners, walkers, and everyone in between. Fleet Feet has the tools and technology to get you in the right shoe, including a 3D foot scanner that measures arch height, width, and more. Come visit us at 207 East Arlington Boulevard in the old Gordon's Golf location. Fleet Feet, we run for you.
Do life stresses have you feeling exhausted? Do your golf, tennis, and workouts have your body aching? If so, Kyra's Float and Wellness Studio has your solution. Come visit us at 2800 East 10th Street and try our services like our Float Therapy, which is a private pool containing a saturated solution of Epsom salt that allows you to float effortlessly for ultimate relaxation and therapy. At Kyra's Wellness Studio, we also have an infrared sauna, cold plunge, and salt and halo therapy that will leave your body feeling relaxed and healed. Contact us today at KyrasFloats.com. Kyra's Float and Wellness Studio. Restful intentions.
Do you ever talk to yourself about where to eat today, and then you hear
Warren's hot dogs?
Then you're thinking, yeah, 2 hot dogs, chips, and a drink for $7.50 would be awesome.
Warren's hot dogs.
And maybe some homemade lemonade, perhaps a pizza or a sub, and definitely an apple or peach turnover.
Warren's hot dogs.
Don't overthink where to eat today. Go to Warren's Hot Dogs in Greenville across from Ron Ayers, or in Chocowinity next to the fire station. Warren's Hot Dogs, serving the Pirate Nation since 1991. Go Pirates!
Pirate Radio. The voice of the Pirate Nation. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
It was a rough day for the stock market today. The Dow was down 193 points at 43,239. The NASDAQ fell 530 points at 18,544, and the S&P dropped 94 points and finished at 5,861. That's your Wells Fargo Advisors Stock Market Report. For a personal look into investing, call Wells Fargo Advisors today at 756-6900 in Greenville. Wells Fargo Advisors, LLC, member SIPC. Now back to the show.
All right, J-Bone, you'll be out at Clark LeClaire tomorrow. You going to be on the show at all?
Yeah, I'll be here for the first segment, first 30 minutes.
For our ECU schedule breakdown?
Yes.
All right, we'll do that on Friday. Logan, thanks for hanging out.
Of course.
Appreciate you.
Of course.
Grayson, great job. Will, good job, and congratulations on being Werewolf MVP. And thank you, as always, to Shirley Rhodes. We will talk to you Friday, 3 o'clock, all new edition of Pirate Radio Live for the crew on Clip Rock. Jeff Charles, take us home.
Have a great night.